Why we pissed, dog?
I got the baby on who's but the in the rub. In the rub. Motherfucker, shut up. In the rub. Alright, shut the fuck up.
Who's got the baby oil? Motherfucker, get the rub. Gotta get the rub. Gotta get the rub. Oh, I gotta fix this camera. Look at that weird ass screen. Wrong way. Let's see. Perfection. We never didn't have it. How's everybody doing tonight on this beautiful Friday evening? Surprise baby oil sicko extravaganza. Who got the baby oil? Gonna get the back rub. We got the baby oil. Gonna get the back rub. Oh, yeah. Gotta tell you guys, today has been super sweet. I went to Chipotle, I got their brisket, and my stomach is bubbling. My stomach is bubbling. It's not so bad. I'm messing stuff up. How bad is it? How bad is it messed up? You missing me on DP Zap? I think I'll be back tomorrow. I'm missing me on DP too. I never get to do Drunken Peasants anymore. Now I just get to get the baby oil and get the back rub. Oh, did I hear Nikocado lost some weight? You better bet your sweet buppy. Matter of fact, I'm about to show you some good gangsta shit. Are you ready for some good gangsta? Let me go over here, type in the Twitter twats. I want to remind everybody, I don't know if you guys watched my streams religiously. For those of you that have watched my streams religiously, you may remember I predicted the Nikocado Avocado weight loss.
You are what you...
Years ago. You ready for this? See this shit right here? Listen up, because this is me 2 years ago. Over 2 years ago, okay? See this right here?
You are what you eat. So whenever possible, eat from the earth.
Look at this guy. Look at this small guy. I'm telling you, he is playing all of us. He's going to look like this again, probably in 5 years. And he's going to... Dude, why you gotta freeze? Dude, is X, Twitter, Elon Musk website so shit? Can't play 30 seconds of video without like freezing? Listen to what I said. I'm telling you. He is playing all of us. He's going to look like this again, probably in 5 years. And he's going to sell 1 million diet books. Because everybody's like, this fat guy did this? Dude, I'm telling you, he is gaming the system.
You are what you eat.
I called it. I said 5 years. It only took him 2 years. I told you he was going to lose all the weight. I told you. Matter of fact, Nikocado Avocado gained all the weight on purpose. I keep seeing people comparing like Boogie and other fats, including myself, to Nikocado Avocado and say, if he can lose it, why can't you lose it? Nikocado Avocado never gained the weight like a true fat. He was a bodybuilder. He put on the fat as someone would put on muscle. Guys like Boogie, myself, we put on the fat through years and years of torment, inner turmoil, our souls burning, yearning to be free of this flesh prison. And instead of simply losing the weight, we add to it. We eat and eat and eat and eat like piggies. Quit socking me in the head, my dude. Quit socking me. Nikocado Avocado never had the fat in his blood, okay? He chose the fat life. The fat life chose me. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Oh, let's get to some of this Diddy raid stuff. You seen this freaking tower of baby oil? It's so funny.
We begin with new details tonight in this disturbing sex trafficking and racketeering case against Sean Diddy Combs. A judge ordered Diddy to remain behind bars until his trial after federal prosecutors argued the 54-year-old was a flight risk. Prosecutors say for more than a decade, Diddy abused and threatened victims to fulfill his own sexual desires.
When Combs didn't get his way, he was violent, and he subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse so that they would participate in the freak-offs.
I shouldn't be laughing at this, but to see this gentleman in his suit and his tie, standing by the flag, you know, this is an official Department of Justice member. To see him have to say freak-offs cracks me up. He just likes to be moister than an oyster, my dudes. The freak-offs crack me up. When professionals say freak-off. When Diddy talks about his freak-offs, you're like, oh, dude, I could have told you this was inappropriate and creepy 20 years ago.
And that Combs hit, kicked, threw objects at, and dragged victims, at times by their hair.
They did a great job.
Combs has
that video of him with Cassie in the freaking hotel room in Los Angeles, the Intercontinental. I've stayed there. Wonderful hotel. I never dragged anybody through the hallways.
pleaded not guilty to all the charges. Fox 11's Matthew Seedorf has reaction to the shocking case. He joins us now live from Inglewood with more. Matthew?
Inglewood, always up to no good. Matthew Seedorf. Who creates the name Seedorf?
Well, Marla, ever since that raid 6 months ago, many people have been wondering if and when today could happen. Now we're learning more about those charges and getting reaction.
His spirits are good. He's confident.
Sean Diddy Combs in federal court for the first time, pleading not guilty to sex trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution charges.
We made the points that we've been wanting to make. I think he came out. Mr. Combs is a fighter. He's going to fight this to the end. He's innocent.
Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested.
Shockwaves of the arrest now being heard across LA radio.
520 KJLH. What's your opinion?
I don't believe anything that comes in the media, especially when
I don't believe anything that comes in the media. The real mean Maddie Dean says Cassie could have left any time. Instead, she stayed for the cash. Are you serious? Diddy blew up, allegedly, Wiz Khalifa's car because Cassie tried to leave him. Are you serious? That shit ain't real, bro. That shit ain't really real. She couldn't just leave any time. Diddy would kill her. Diddy blew up the damn car. Allegedly. You've lost 239 pounds. Congratulations, Grateful Dead. Quack says free Diddy. Gabriel Martin says free this man Diddy Combs. Dude, I don't care what you say about P. Diddy. If he killed Tupac, that alone, lock him up. If he killed Tupac, everything else, terrible shit. But this guy killed Tupac, allegedly.
as a black man, but if he did those things, hopefully he'll be accountable for them.
KJLH 102.3's Guy Black taking calls from listeners, reacting to this now 14-page indictment claiming Combs hosted days-long sex acts he called freak-offs, where he allegedly abused, threatened, and coerced women and others around him to fulfill his sexual desires.
You hear the alleged that J-Lo was participating in these freak-offs, and she was supposedly having sex with underage boys and girls, like female and male minors. When I heard that, I was like, I gotta get a fake ID. So they think I'm 13, so J-Lo will take me to the freak off. That's a terrible thing to say. I'm joking, guys.
Protect his reputation and conceal his conduct from 2008 to now.
If I was in Diddy's shoes, I would be a flight risk.
People are really...
I would be a flight risk. I am cases. Can we stop with the allegedly? I have no proof he killed Tupac. But the allegations are pretty strong. We'll see if he killed Tupac. We'll see if J-Lo was actually in the freak-offs having underage relations with female and male minors. These are the ones that have to be allegedly. But of course, P. Diddy is pretty fucking guilty of a lot of things. Not allegedly. We know he had 1,000 bottles of baby oil in his home. Who needs 1,000 bottles of baby oil unless you're doing something wrong?
Really trying to figure out how to think about this.
Do you see this guy's name? You see this guy's name on the screen? Can you read that? They fucked up his name. They put the first name and last name backwards.
Because we don't have all the details on both sides. So I think that right now it looks really bad for him, just from what we see.
In March,
the fuck? They sent military raiders and to get the baby oil? Ladies and gentlemen, this is SEAL Team 6. We got the baby oil.
Fox 11 broke the story that federal authorities raided Combs' Holmby Hills home for the criminal investigation.
We recovered 3 AR-15s.
Quack says apparently, according to a former warden, prisoners at the prison Diddy is being sent to will see killing Diddy as a badge of honor. That's true, but also, isn't that the same? I heard it was the same prison they sent Epstein to. Is he about to get Epsteined? Gabriel Martin says that's racist. You can't say that. I can't say what? Racist stuff? I'm literally a white male. We're the ones that are supposed to say racist stuff. That's what the world says. Can't a white male be racist anymore? He can't. It's time to stop. I am cases Bill, with that much baby oil, those SEAL teams were needed to protect everyone's booty holes. That's actually a good point. If I walk into a room with 1,000 bottles of baby oil, I want the goddamn Navy, the Navy SEALs to protect my butthole. I don't think anybody's ever said they wanted the Navy to protect their butthole before. The Navy notoriously are the butthole destroyers. Man down torpedo from rear entry. What? Lewis asks, are you still going to be DP? Billy, I do believe I'll be on DP tomorrow night. Al X says, Billy, you don't age. I know, but I'm getting older. I'm getting older every day. You like my song? I'm getting older every day. For every $50 donation, I will make you an entire song based off of whatever you type in the donation, and it will be brilliant. I'm gonna like do choruses. I'm gonna sing it just like this. Whatever you type, like, yeah, I got baby oil, and the Navy SEALs gonna protect my butthole. I got the baby oil, and the Navy SEALs will protect my butthole. SEAL Team 6, seal this sex hole in the back of my butthole. I don't want to get uncontrollable at the freak off, baby. Just like that, something like that. Alex is, bro, you're just a hater. I'm a real deal, dude. I'm a real deal. I never ever used baby oil once, actually. It might be the best thing in the world. When I think of the uber elites and baby oil, I'm like, isn't that what adrenochrome was supposed to be? The baby oil? I'm boys for now. Boys to men, BBD, BBC.
Court documents now reveal authorities located AR-15s, narcotics, and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil lubricant.
Boy, 1,000 bottles of baby oil lubricant. I gotta know. I heard there was something like 784 dildos found. How many of you people use baby oil? Because I've never. Is baby oil like butt lube? It says shea and cocoa butter. I've heard cocoa butter oil lubricant is a nice lubricant. I don't know. I think lubricant is an East Coast thing. I think there's so many people on the East Coast, they don't have time to get aroused for sex. Lubricant seems like such a inconvenient thing. Andrea Marie says, happy Friday. Thank you for a happy Friday. Random guy 2324 says, what up, Billy? Speaking of Diddy, are we doing a freak off at CobraCon? Already bought the baby oil. Cobra's going to make his own baby oil next to the mead. We're going to have some cherry jubilee fricassee peach schnapps baby oil for the freak off at CobraCon. Baby Lan? Is that how it's pronounced? Babylon? Baby Ian? Billy, you gonna buy a couple cases of baby oil? I don't know. How many of you use baby oil? I don't know. And cases, Billy the Fridge, where are you? Dude, I swear to God, if you dox me, I'm in Seattle. We don't use baby oil. We're West Coastin'. Oh my God. 1,000 baby oils for that Puff Daddy. Nasty. Am I in the Cobraverse? Bonestud, dude. King Cobra was gifted a Billy the Fridge t-shirt. How do you feel about gender relations? That video that went viral of him talking about what he wants out of a woman. Actually brilliant. I definitely don't have the Seattle accent, but the Seattle accent is very much broadcast speech. We kind of speak like West Coast broadcast because we picked up our vernacular post radio television. You know, East Coast region, California, they kind of predate the radio television boom, but Seattle, not so much. You've been laughing your ass off out in NYC? I bet, dude. This is ridiculous. I'm so glad that I've never liked P. Diddy. I was so West Coast and I was a super Tupac fan. I could never. MC Hawk Dog and Chi. Doing all right, Papa. Basically a radio guy. Yeah, Seattle has radio-esque television broadcaster voices. I think it's I don't know if there's a name for the vernacular. We don't really have heavy accents here. Oh, let's watch some more of the baby oil. Gonna get that back rub. Puff? Your back Puff? Are you Puff Diddy or Puff the Bearded Dragon? Jody Monkey says, how many calories do you eat a day, you think? Probably around, I'd say I'm in 4K mode on average these days. I don't know, man. You should be proud of New York City. New York City is an amazing city. And I think no one would there's probably some people co-signing Diddy, but I think they know better, dude. The cool thing about New York City is everybody kind of everybody has like their own opinion, and their opinion is like they're at the center of the universe, but that's okay. I like that. And Diddy is definitely in danger, if not by the inmates that want to chop him up, then by the feds that, or not the feds, by the elite that don't want those tapes to get out. I wonder who's got those tapes and when we're going to see them. Release the freak off tapes. Brady 180 says, Billy, I know I'm a few months late, but your new album is fire. Bro, after we get through this Johnson's Baby Oil commercial, aka Diddy's 1000 baby oil bottle raid, we might have to listen to one of the tracks off Old Fashioned. God Complex. Why'd I say my old album instead of my new one? I don't know. I'm out of my fucking mind, dude. Keith Chief says, dude, you should hit the gym, though. I should. I am extra chubby. I'm extra chubby. I got in a car accident 2 years ago and fucked up my back, and I have been so hesitant to do any like major movement. I got to do baby steps because I keep fucking my back up. But I think it might be, I don't know, I say that, but I've been having issues with this week. I think it might be better, but not better. Diddy's 1000 oils. Diddy's going to be making his own baby oil in prison, is he? What if Diddy gets to prison, buys off everybody in prison, and has thug shaker freak-offs in prison? Imagine. Diddy's like, hey, T-girl here in prison, come join my stable. He'll have like 7 T-girls, all the dudes. He'll have like just a... Diddy could turn this into a massive W and have thug shaker prison freak-offs. He just got to play it right. He's got to get protection. Jody Monkey says, damn, ignored me. You must not have came through with top chat, Papa, because I answered the last thing I see. Let me go all live chat so I can see all the shit. Dog, I literally responded to what you said. You're actually pissing me off now. Pay attention. I didn't ignore you, fucker. Baby oil is actually safe for the environment. I didn't think this was an environmental issue until now. I'm going to sneeze. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Grateful Dead, if you got a song for your YouTube channel, let me know what you want. And I'll let you know what my rates are. BillyTheFridge@gmail.com for my official business. I am Case. What do you think your poll should be? He's got to have freak-offs in the block. Diddy could turn this into a massive W if he pays off everybody in the prison. He could just have these stinky prisoner freak-offs. Maybe we should put more billionaires in prison so in turn prison becomes a better place, right? Imagine if all these billionaires were in prison, you'd have to up like the class of prisons because it'd have to be good enough for billionaires. It'd become a new economy where instead of trading soups, you're like, hey, I got 4 soups, don't take my butthole. You could be like, hey, I got 4 soups. Let's turn it into a slip and slide soup party for the freak off. I should be the new host of Law Cal Live podcast, says Casey is Raw. Hopefully, yeah. I got to get some sort of work soon. I think I'm working Drunken Peasants. I don't know. I saw 2 episodes on the calendar this month. That's not a lot of work. I gotta figure something out. Anybody got a day job? They need like a fat guy to sit around and sneeze. I can sit around and sneeze for an hourly wage. Oh man. Let's watch this damn baby oil.
In those raids,
Combs allegedly planned and controlled the sex performances, which he called freak-offs.
The second time this guy said freak-offs. We have about 50 seconds, 48 seconds left in this video. Will he say freak-offs again?
And he often electronically recorded them, and often involved a variety of narcotics, such as ketamine, ecstasy, and GHB.
This is all pre-planned.
Dude, GHB, that's a dirty drug. I remember I seen a video of P. Diddy and some white guys, and there was a white guy passed out in this other guy's lap. And he was like, this is what happens at the freak-offs. This is a Diddy freak-off. This is what happens to a white boy at a Diddy freak-off. And I'm like, dude, that guy was drugged.
Premeditated and well executed for a long time. And now these victims are coming forward.
But now, a jury or a judge is going to decide what happens in this case.
Deeply disturbing allegations that will soon play out in court.
They don't come to your house unless they got something. So we'll see what happens, and I pray for everybody involved.
Combs' legal team offered a $50 million bond package, which was rejected by the judge. Tonight, he remains in jail.
He offered a $50 million bond package. Cassie wasn't going to turn anything on him. She just wanted $20 million. She was like, I will not say anything publicly. Give me $20 million. Diddy was like, fuck no, bitch. And look what happened. Should have paid that $20 million. Every time an ex of mine has been like, give me $20 million or I'm going to the cops, I've given her $20 million. I'm not stupid.
Reporting live, Matthew Seedorf, Fox 11 News.
And he could be there for quite some time. A lot more to come. All right, Matthew, thank you so much.
I guess Diddy's on lockdown. He's 1 hour out of his shoe. Solitary housing, 1 hour a day. He's 23, up at 6 a.m. sitting in the shoe. Because if he goes out into Gen Pop, he's going to get murdered. I guess he's in a suicide watch as well. That helped out for Jeffrey Epstein. What was it that I was thinking in my tiny Bill head? I guess we'll just go to new song off God Complex. We're going to bop out to a God Complex song right now. Which one will it be? We're going to bop out to, fuck it, we're going to Time Bomb, dude.
Today is crazy, I don't know where it's going. My brain is hazy, there ain't no way of knowing. Whistle blowing, fists are throwing. Maybe you could save me from exploding. I'm a time bomb, ticking time bomb. Ticking time bomb, I'm a ticking time bomb. Whistle blowing, fists are throwing. Maybe you could save me from exploding. I got a long dick and a short fuse. If I talk shit, I get more views. I'm cold-blooded, wearing worn shoes. And if I'm feeling trapped, I'ma snap. Just wanna warn you what you want to do. I'll fight you out of boredom, acting like some baby, so maybe I should've bored him. Let God sort him. Excalibur, pull the sword from the body of the stone, deboned, post-mortem. Don't panic, I'll take my fucking Xanax. When I'm manic, I'm aligned with all the planets. Live beyond my means, but I mean I'm living lavish. I'll kick you in the face before I kick my fucking habits. Today is crazy, I don't know where it's going. My brain is hazy, there ain't no way of knowing. Whistle blowing, fists are throwing. Maybe you could save me from exploding. I'm a time bomb, ticking time bomb. Ticking time bomb, I'm a ticking time bomb. Whistle blowing, fists are throwing. Maybe you could save me from exploding. Feeling frisky, get with me for scum bumping. A little whiskey, get busy, the blood's pumping. Going Bowser on a peach one-upping. I'm just a dumb dumpling looking to hump something. My toxic trait is talking straight. Hey, good luck. It don't make sense, but it can still make a buck. Real people turn to prophets and they're fake as fuck. They turn a profit off the honest and then rake it up. This Percocet ain't working yet. I need a rest. You're playing checkers, they're out here playing chess. We playing Pokemon, smoking on the very best. We want it all, why do we settle for less? Today is crazy, I don't know where it's going. My brain is hazy, there ain't no way of knowing. Whistle blowing, fists are throwing. Maybe you could save me from exploding. I'm a time bomb, ticking time bomb. Ticking time bomb, I'm a ticking time bomb. Whistle blowing, fists are throwing. Maybe you could save me from exploding. Tired of being ghosted, no squirter, she's a slimer. I'm a rap scallion, half stallion, social climber. Nerdy nickel dimer and a dirty rotten rhymer. I'ma keep on dropping like I'm Robert Oppenheimer. All this time been ticking and I'm due to explode. Hell, I'll give you the digits to my nuclear code. They say let him cook, I ain't new to the stove. In the kitchen, cut throat, then I shoot and reload. Prescription's empty, tempt me with that bullshit. I ain't half as crazy as these other cats I roll with. To death, Russian roulette with a full clip. But hey, today could be a good day, don't trip. Today is crazy, I don't know where it's going. My brain is hazy, there ain't no way of knowing. Whistle blowing, fists are throwing. Maybe you could save me from exploding. I'm a time bomb, ticking time bomb. Ticking time bomb, I'm a ticking time bomb. Whistle blowing, fists are throwing. Maybe you could save me from exploding.
Baby, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just jamming out to Billy. That song Time Bomb is available on my album God Complex, available on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, everywhere. Get it, dude. Get it, get it, get it. Got it? Good. Slightly flagrant. Dope. Dope. What do you guys think? You ready for some gangster shit? I got something I wanted to show you guys. I don't know what it is, but lately I've been getting recommended videos that have like less than 50 views. I don't know what has happened to my algorithm where I'm getting food reviews from people who have less than 50 views. Are you ready for a food review from Stormloccs? Are you ready for Stormloccs? My guy Stormloccs, this video has 43 views. Uploaded 12 days ago. See this right here? Stormloccs, 43 views. Cherry Slurpee flavor limited edition Twinkies. Are you ready to listen to what the fuck Stormloccs has to say about the Cherry Slurpee flavored limited edition Twinkies? Gotta know, dude. I gotta know. Let's see what I haven't watched this yet. This was recommended to me and I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna watch this with y'all. Let's see what Stormloccs got to say.
All right, Locks, I'm back. Here we go. We're gonna start off with this.
Shit, he said Locks, I'm back. His name might be Stormloccs. I don't know why I called him Stormloccs. I feel like an asshole. These are cherry Slurpee flavored Twinkies. Fuck me. I ain't never had one of those before. That Schoolhouse Rock shirt does go hard, doesn't it? Luna Da Vinci in the chat calling it like she sees it. Damn.
Cherry flavored Twinkies. But
I like how he holds it in front of the camera and it's not even in frame. This fucking thing is like off to the side, off to the corner. I dig it. The shirt's framed. Let's go, Stormlocks.
Twist to the cherry flavor is it's really Slurpee limited edition flavor.
Were you ready for that twist? That Slurpee limited edition flavor twist? Were you ready for that twist? What's this? What's this? That's the twist. Get it, Stormlocks. I want to hear what he's got to say.
I haven't had anything besides a regular Twinkie in, I don't know, probably since like the early 90s.
All they ever had was regular Twinkies. He's saying I never had anything besides a regular Twinkie since the early 90s. When did they start making designer Twinkies? This guy should have had a Choco Dial back in the day. They're chocolate-covered Twinkies. Fucking gang.
Might have been before that. Oh, man. I don't know about that shelf life. This thing is kind of stuck. They say, oh, you could drop a nuke. That's a lie. All right. The insides. Look at that.
Dude, that's a blood Twinkie right there. This is a bloody buddy. I don't know if a Twinkie should have a blood red filling.
There we go. That's the inside. All right. That's pretty nasty.
Oh, Stormlock says the cherry Slurpee flavor limited edition Twinkies are nasty.
I don't know how Twinkie messed up on their formula they used to have, but that cherry flavor, no bueno.
No bueno. Official ruling.
Streak of whatever. I'm gonna clean up. That's pretty disgusting. Oh well, I'll be back. Up next.
What?
Twinkie is gonna get a 0.
What did he just say that was?
Oh well, I'll be back. Up next. Pecan flavored Snickers.
Pecan flavored Snickers. And he said Twinkie's gonna get a 0?
0. A 0, 0, 0 across the board on a storm scale. A 0.
That's a 0 on the storm scale. You guys, I don't normally do this, but since he's only got 43 views, I'm going to link my man's video. Could you go to Stormlocks' channel and tell him thank you for letting us know? Say thank you for letting us know that these Twinkies are shit. Because now I got to know about the pecan Snickers. Should I check and see if he's uploaded it yet?
That Slurpee flavored limited edition cherry Twinkie, 0. You lose. 0. We don't like it. 0. Disgusting. Why did you make it? Throw this in the garbage. If I have my usual can right here where the trash goes, 0.
0.
Sorry. You lose.
Holy shit. A 0. I got to check and see if Stormlocks got more shit. Oh, dude, squid flavored chips. Fuck me. Fuck me. Oh, we're about to go deep on Stormlock's page, dude. My guy, we found the fucking snack king. Stormlocks goes in. That was a 0 on the storm scale. Let's see what he's got to say about the squid flavor chips. 10 views, by the way.
All right, people, Locks back. I'm back with a really different one. Squid flavor Lay's. Hopefully this one knocks it out of the park. It's the 15th of August. You know, every 15th we put up a new video.
Okay, this is something I didn't know, Stormlocks, since I'm brand new to your channel. Every 15th he puts up a new video. Yeah, Diddy was kidnapping Vecna Simp. That's not good. What's he got to say about these damn squid chips?
Of a flavor of some kind of food, candy, chocolate, fast food, whatever, something I have not tried. Squid flavored Lay's. Hopefully this is the truth. I like squid, I like calamari, I like to cook whatever way, as long as it's cooked.
If the chips taste like calamari, that might be interesting.
Don't have it boiled. I've never had it boiled. I don't think it would be a good idea. But hey, if you like boiled squid, you like boiled squid. We like what we like. Shout out to co-workers coming through in the clutch. I didn't even realize it was the 15th. Got a bag. Hey, try this out. I was like, really? It's the 15th. I better get on it.
Dude, I love this Stormlocks. He's got 106 subscribers. This video's got 10 views. His co-workers are bringing him snacks, reminding him that it's the 15th and he's got to try a new snack. I love this. The Stormlocks, I could say this, my new favorite channel.
Has a hint of the squid smell. Not too much, not a fishy smell. A hint of the sea, just a little bit.
A hint of the sea. To me, this does not sound tasty.
Like you're close to the beach and then you move a little bit further back and some people are like, I don't smell that.
Luna Da Vinci, have you had these before? I know you be getting all those snack packs. You know, don't you?
I smell it.
Seth Looks donated $20. Puffy Diddy is a sicko. See the old vid of him with little kid Justin Bieber saying he's his legal guardian for the next 48 hours? Sicko.
Dude, I worry about Bieber. You know Bieber was at the freak offs. Dude. Oh, I don't like any of this. I don't like any of this, dude.
Squid flavored Lay's.
You know who wasn't at the freak offs? Stormlocks was not at the freak offs. My man stayed home, went to work, ate his snacks, reviewed them, told us, I bet you would put a freak off as a 0 on the storm scale.
This is a win. I don't know how they did it, how they do it. This is a win right here. Squid flavored Lay's. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see it now? Did it focus?
I can see that.
You know, new camera, new setup.
You guys hear that? Stormlocks said the squid flavored Lay's are a win.
Not completely new setup, but you know, a little different. Let me know how the audio sounds. I did check the other 3 videos with the Oreos. If you haven't seen those, you're new to the channel. Scroll back that way or scroll back that way. Check those videos out. Like, comment, subscribe, and definitely share it. But these squid flavored Lay's?
There's a fucking 6-minute, 20-second video.
If you don't like squid, you don't like squid. We like what we like. And we don't like what we don't like. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Thank you, Stormlocks, for the squid wisdom. Enough of this squid game, though. I got to see what he says about the pecan Snickers.
All right, people, Locks back. As promised, pecan flavored Snickers We're gonna check this out. Hopefully this is better than that monstrosity of a Twinkie was.
Dude, he did not approve the cherry Twinkie. He loved the squid lays. And now we gotta know what the pecan Snickers is like.
They call this share size. It's king size. You get 2 of these.
Just gonna pause it real quick. I like how he took the half of the king size share size Snicker. The other half he was just like, fuck it, and tossed it. He was like, ain't nothing to a boss. And tossed the other half. That was boss made. Stormlocks is boss made. I'm gonna say this, Stormlocks. The way you toss the other half of that Snickers, I give it a 10 on the storm scale.
Now, I don't usually like pecans, whatever you want to call them by themselves. But I gotta say.
Okay, for one, I fuck with pecans by themselves. And I think he's about to say he fucks with this pecan Snicker.
I got to say. Mixed around with that stuff that they do over there at Snickers. Snickers is I think it's a Mars product. Whatever they do over there on Mars, with that factory.
Okay, he tossed the Snickers earlier like a boss, and now, like a responsible adult, he's wrapping up the other half. Stormlocks, I'm a fan.
Making stuff, injecting things. 5 out of 5 on the storm scale.
Holy shit.
5 out of 5 for the Snickers pecan.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just saw a 5 out of 5 on the storm scale for the Snickers pecan. Ladies and gentlemen, this is big. He went from a 0 with the cherry Slurpee Twinkie to a 5 out of 5 on the storm scale for Snickers pecan. If you're watching right now, rush out, get the Snickers pecan. Do not get the busted cherry Slurpee Twinkie.
Now you don't get the crunch that you do with the peanuts. You don't get the boom sugar that you do with the fudge brownie Snickers. But the pecan and whatever color you want to call this is the, if you see it on the shelf.
What color do you guys think that is? I don't even know what to call that. Is that a beige? Is it the beige Snicker? What do you call that?
Pecan Snickers.
Dude, I'm 100% telling you, if I see a pecan Snickers, I'm supposed to be on a diet, but there is a 90% chance I'm leaving with a pecan Snickers if I see one after Stormlocks giving it a 5 out of 5. You only live once.
All right, now let me get to this one. You've been waiting for it. I know a few of you have been waiting for this one.
Drake Dragsaw donated $5. Howdy, Billy Barry Jr.
Drake Dragsaw, don't dox me. I'm not a junior. You know that, right? My father's name was not William Barry. My grandfather's was, and his father was. But my grandmother named my dad Claude when my grandfather was out fighting in Korea. She motherfucked my grandfather, his father, my father, and me. I got to see what he's cooking up next. You guys, I didn't know Stormlocks would have this charisma, this fire. He literally has 107 subscribers right now. Somebody watching subscribe to him. I got to see. The Apex Theory, I think I should be the host of Lolcow Live too. And if I am, I'm bringing Stormlocks to Lolcow Live. He's gonna rate every Lolcow on the storm scale for us.
Lemonade. Kit Kat.
What the fuck? He's got a lemonade Kit Kat on deck.
Here it is. Next video. Scroll that way or that way. All right, now IG been messing around. IG been playing.
Don't play with me, IG.
Don't see the full video. Just go over to YouTube. Stormlocks with 2 C's.
Oh, Stormlocks, I'm on YouTube. I ain't got to listen to this part because you know I'm already on top of that thing. Okay. Where the fuck is this pink lemonade Kit Kat? What? My God.
All right, people. The long awaited. Some of you guys.
Can I just tell you? This is peak cinema right now. I am Case. This is pink lemonade Kit Kat. How you gonna call the cops on my man for going pink lemonade on him?
Been waiting. Been watching. Yeah, the package is a little rough. Don't worry about it. See what's on the inside.
I'm not mad at it. If you got something pink and it's a little beat up, that means it's been put to good use.
Side that counts.
Agreed.
Pink lemonade kick.
Dude, Stormlocks got wisdom. It's what's on the inside that counts. This man is killing it.
Cat. Go down there and get you one before I even open it up. Go to the store, come back, eat it while you watch the video. Stop playing with me. You play with me, go play with yourself. Go play with your mama.
Go play with your mama. Guys. Stormlocks just fucking owned anybody. Like, honestly, did you not see that IM case? You talking about him's Kit Kat with lemon? He said, don't play with me, play with yourself, play with your mama. Holy shit. What's up, Nistia? Good to see you. These are the same people who eat bacon vanilla ice cream. Whoa. Bacon and vanilla go well together.
Right. Now, if you can't see the whole video, like I said before, IG is playing. Go over there to YouTube. Stormlocks with 2 C's.
Damn it, Stormlocks.
The entire video.
I'm here on YouTube.
We're going to get into it right now. I'm telling you. That's what I said.
All right.
They got the boom.
Look at that pretty pink Kit Kat. Look at that. Looking like a skinny little fucking dangly, like just emaciated white boy pecker in his hand. Probably shouldn't say that. That's disrespectful for me to say that. But this looks like a fleshy little ding dong. Pink is weird on a Kit Kat. I'll say that now. It looks like flesh. Sorry if I disrespected you, Stormlocks. Not my finest moment. Did not mean to do that.
Kit Kat in pink. There we go.
That looks like someone, like someone.
Brian _Chan _Sama _Coon _Dazu donated $20. Stormlock's subscriber count is proof there's no fairness in this world.
I'm telling you, but we found Stormlocks. He's got minimal views. This video's got 137 views, and this video is popping for him. Like, we just watched the Squid video had 10 views. Stormlocks deserves better, and I'm very, very proud to say that I got recommended some Stormlocks, and I didn't watch him until I watched him on air. And I'll tell you, if he would have sucked, I would have been ripping on him. But this is great. I love this. Thank you, Brian Chen. Here's what we need, guys. We need to see him bite into this fleshy fucking. This looks like someone tried to 3D print a finger. But Stormlock's gonna give us the details. We know we're gonna get the storm scale on this one.
Oh, see it? I see it. You see it? Now, I'm not getting exactly a pink lemonade taste from this.
I'm going to pause real quick. I find a lot of the time when chocolate candies try to go off brand and do a non-chocolate flavor, what you tend to get is like if somebody mixed a LaCroix flavor in with like some chalk. It's like chalk and LaCroix. Like, oh, this is pink lemonade LaCroix mixed in with some chalk. They usually fumble the ball when it's not a chocolate flavor on a traditionally chocolate candy. 26 pick from 3 says it looks like it stinks. Well, we'll know quickly because Stormlocks is about to tell us, and you know he's going to put this on the storm scale.
What I am getting is, hold on 1 second.
Hold.
What I'm getting is a white chocolate-ish. White chocolate with the vanilla wafers. It might even be chocolate wafers. But I'm getting a scent. It smells like a lemonade.
Doesn't taste like a lemonade. It smells like a lemonade. Whenever a chocolate candy goes non-chocolate flavor, are you basically eating a candle? Because he's saying it's lemonade scented. I got to see what he rates this. Because if he rated that Cherry Slurpee Twinkie a 0 and that pecan Snickers a 5 out of 5 on the storm scale, I need to know where this lands.
Don't take my word for it. You go get one yourself.
What the fuck? I literally want your word, Stormlocks. That's why I watch you. Tell me you rate this fucking thing.
All right. I'm gonna have to give it a middle of the road. I'm gonna have to give it a 3 on the storm scale just because.
I think that's fair. A 3 on the storm scale? That's why he would say you try it yourself, because he's middle of the road on it. I'll be honest with you. I might watch Stormlocks every time, every video. And whenever he gives something a 5 out of 5, I might go out and buy it and try it. That might be like my diet is literally driven by Stormlocks taste buds. I'm like, oh, Stormlocks gave it a 5 out of 5. I got to buy the pecan Snickers. I got to do it.
It's a 3. It's a 3. Because it's middle of the...
It's not a W. That's a W. If Stormlocks gave it a W, which he did give the squid. He gave the squid chips a W.
The road. It's not as advertised on the package. And then the flavor isn't what is on the inside of the package once you open it, because I'm getting like a white chocolate feel from it. That white chocolate taste. Texture of the Kit Kat, don't get it wrong, it's always the same texture. It's not like they outsource and let some other company do it and they just put the boom Kit Kat. No, that will probably never happen. Kit Kat makes their own stuff. So
I imagine one day Stormlocks is eating a Kit Kat and he's like, the fucking texture changed. What the shit is this? I'd flip. I would flip.
That's kind of disappointing. The long-awaited pink lemonade Kit Kat. It's going to get middle of the road vibes. All right, we've got 1 win. We got a 0. And we got a middle of the road for the day. So, hey, sometimes there's a hit and sometimes there's a miss. Those Twinkies are definitely going in the garbage. That Snickers, I will finish that one side. So it's a share size. Just not going to share it with you. All right?
My guy. Shit. Yeah, that's Stormlocks. Once again, let's see if anybody actually went and commented on the cherry Slurpee flavored Twinkie video, which only has 43 views. The Snickers pecan video got 166 views. His Oreo 2024 Coca-Cola flavor video has 945 views. I love that. Dude, Stormlocks. Let's see if anybody actually commented on the cherry Slurpee flavored Twinkies like I asked them to.
All right, lock.
There you go. We got 2 comments. TW YouTubes says, thank you for your food review. And Brian says, thank you for warning us about these vile Twinkies. Good folks. I'm going to leave a comment too. Lokes, I dodged a bullet with this one. A 0 on the storm scale. No way. With hella extra exclamation points. I'm not eating that. Comment. Ladies and gentlemen, if you feel the need to comment on his page, this is the video, the cherry flavored Slurpee Twinkies. Feel free to thank Stormlocks for doing, honestly, he's doing a mitzvah. This was a mitzvah. Thank you, Stormlocks. Shit, man. Shit. What's farting? Am I farting? Mm-hmm. What it do? What it sound like? Kit Kat would never outsource their texture. That's a fact, Jack. Oh, where are we going to go from here? Ladies and gentlemen, we've been live for 1 hour. I don't know how much longer we're going to go. I wanted to tune in, tune out, watch little Diddy. Let's see if I type in Diddy and search for something under like 3 minutes. See what comes up. Filter it. Under 4 minutes. And let's filter it today. TMZ, I don't want to fuck with you. Okay, this is 10 hours ago. Page 6, ex-adult film star tells cops in 2018 he's seen Diddy Combs' alleged sex slave in a resurfaced video. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? What the fuck are we about to watch? Oh, hell no.
On the phone and on the TV with speakers and stuff, and I would be in the... I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard a lot of business, because what they would do is Sean talks a lot on the phone and on the TV with speakers and stuff, and I would be in the... I was like a sex slave.
Resurfaced police interrogation video obtained by Real World Police shows ex-porn star Jonathan Odie telling cops that he'd allegedly been Sean Diddy Combs' sex slave. What? This is a 2018 video, folks. This is a 2018 video. As they grilled him over an unrelated incident in 2018 where he allegedly shot up one of former President Donald Trump's Florida golf courses? What? What the fuck? The years-old clip of Odie reemerged just days after Combs, 54, pleaded not guilty in New York to sex trafficking and racketeering charges. This is only 58 seconds, so we might have to find that whole video. His bizarre allegations were never substantiated and dismissed. However, they resemble claims detailed in Combs' recent indictment. We're going to find that original video, dude. What the hell? Odie is still in the custody in Miami-Dade County Detention Center on attempted murder of law enforcement officers and armed grand theft charges over the 2018 incident. Okay. His name was Jonathan Odie. See if I can find the real whole video. Jonathan Odie. You linked it? Where at? There's a 35-minute video here. Here's an 18-minute video. Are one of these the ones you linked, I am case? Diddy's son caught on tape sexually assaulting yacht steward. What the fuck? Friend says accused Trump national shooter used to be stripper porn star. Man found dead inside home declared homicide by IMPD. What's that? Justin Bieber's 48 hours with Diddy. Oh, shit. Let's open that one up. Put that in the background. Oh, God. Where did you link the entire video, I am case? It doesn't work in my chat. You have to be a mod to link. Tell me the name of the video. I'll Google it. Did he surprise his daughters with matching Range Rovers? That's nice. I want to watch these daughters get Range Rovers. The fuck is this thing 1 and thing 2? Yeah, it's not showing. The links don't show up unless you're a mod in this chat. That's why I want you to send me the name of the video, I am case. Thank you.
Hey, turn up, girls. It's your Sweet 16. Now,
Sweet 16, where are the Range Rovers? This is pre-Diddy getting canceled. The fuck is going on here?
Come true.
The twins' futuristic themed birthday celebration went down on Sunday.
Thank you for coming. We're so excited.
They're so excited. I'm going to fast forward to when I see a goddamn Range Rover. I want to see what these Rangies look like. Oh, okay, here they are. Ooh, they look nice.
And me and everything's all right. It's a beautiful thing.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, I want futuristic clothing like that. Interrogation of Trump door shooter Jonathan Odie. All right. Right here. 35 fucking minutes. Is that him? I gotta turn this yakety sax music off. Is that him running away and tripping? That's comical. Has he got a gun in his hand running away and tripping? This is... Shut the fuck up. Do you see it? This is like actual comedy.
Because it's embarrassed. That's why he's going crazy with that. It's not that he's laughing to the American people. He's embarrassed about Stormy's situation, okay?
You don't have
family in the United States?
Yeah.
Just my dog Bubbles. My
What's your dog?
Yeah. Diddy and Ross, which they good buddies, okay?
Mm-hmm.
They're gay.
Who?
Both. Diddy and Ross. And
Who's Ross? Are they talking about Rick Ross? Diddy, Ross, and Khaled are gay? Dude.
Khaled, They're all gay. Okay?
DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, and P. Diddy?
Yeah.
They all gay?
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Khaled is a Hamas supporter. Okay.
Who supporter?
Hamas? Khaled supports Hamas? Isn't Khaled Palestinian? Why hasn't he publicly said anything about it?
Hamas.
Hamas. Yeah.
Sorry, I said it wrong.
No worries.
Hamas supporter. Okay.
Right.
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard a lot.
Oh, hidden in plain sight.
It's hidden.
I think I see what you're saying.
Okay, how do I know this?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. How do you know this?
Do you know Sean Combs?
Puff Daddy?
Yeah.
P. Diddy, whatever you call himself these days. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's part of what's called the Boule.
He's part of the what? Okay, we gotta go back.
Combs.
Puff Daddy?
Yeah.
P. Diddy, whatever you call himself these days. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's part of what's called the Boule. The Boule is a branch of the Illuminati.
Okay.
It's the black people. Okay. I'm from Africa, so I'm not a racist. Okay, you're my brother, so I like black people.
Okay.
My mom, I was raised by an African woman in my house. Okay. She was just a servant, but she was she took care of me.
Right.
So I love black people.
Okay.
I had settlement with Sean. Okay. Against Donald Trump. Okay, because he used to belong to their side. You understand? He used to belong to that illuminated group that I told you about, which is an elite group, okay, of individuals which run the whole country. All right. Basically, what I did you tell him how? Did you explain?
How can someone believe this? How can someone believe this and then believe that them giving testimony of it will somehow help them? Like, imagine this was true, okay? And I'm going to go out on a limb and say it actually is true. I'm going to say everything this guy's saying is true. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that. Not allegedly. I'm going to corroborate everything he's saying. I'm going to stand on business for everything this guy says. But imagine you go to the police and you tell them about the Illuminati. Imagine thinking that's going to help you. How are you going to tell the police that someone controls the United States and act like they don't control the police? Come the fuck on.
Explain about the message?
No, please. Elaborate.
On Thursday, turning to Friday, basically,
Dude, this is like me walking into a butcher, and I'm a cow, and I'm like, hey, butcher, Americans be eating steak. They be eating beef burgers. I just wanted to let you know, they be eating cows. And the butcher's like, yeah. Walk into the light, little Billy. Whack! I'm a burger.
I went to Donald Trump. I went through the gates. I took I jumped the fence and I took the American flag. I put it in the front desk and I blew the chandelier. Basically, what I did that for is to transmit a statement to the American people and to Donald Trump that we're not accepting any more corruption and abuse from their system of friends. Okay? Donald's still blind because he thinks that he let Hillary off the hook and she's okay. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm trying. Okay, keep going.
It ain't like that. The CIA and then they want to do the same thing that he did to JFK. Okay?
All right.
Why? Because they want the United States to fall. They've already been creating a state of chaos and confusion in the United States, and they want the United States to fall. Donald was against their agenda and won the presidency, okay? He did get help from Russia. He did get help from the Saudis. He also got help from a lot of Republicans in here, which is a good...
Who got the baby oil? Iggy Jones got the back rub. Iggy Jones. MVFL put out a video. Rot slow. Tell me I didn't misname your fucking video, dude. Tell me I just watched it before I went live. Check it out on YouTube. Going to be live in Studio Big Chillin' with MVFL round 2 this Sunday, right? Let's go. This guy is kind of spilling the tea. He's over here saying, spilling the tea on the Illuminati. And now he's missing, and now things he's saying have been proven true. I love when you get old conspiracies and a few years later, pieces of those conspiracies were proven true. And you're like, everything he says has to be true now.
The electoral college vote. And he got a lot of support from Republican people. Okay. The elections, yeah, they weren't fair, but he wanted the electoral college vote. Right. Which is the Republican vote, basically, got him through, okay? Mm-hmm. He didn't get the popular vote, okay? I hear you. So basically, the interior, he made it. He's president-elect by the electoral college. So he made it. The situation is that he still hasn't kicked out the corruption from the system. He's letting them stay due to money, basically.
Get your money.
That's why they're all billionaires, etc. So there's only there's select few that run the country. Okay. Mm-hmm. So I know you may or may not. I know you're gonna believe me. You have what's called the Illuminati. Illuminati. Okay. Yeah, Illuminati. Okay. They've made it in dance. Basically, what it means, illuminated. I guess. Okay.
Basically, what it means is illuminated. It's the Illuminati. They're illuminated. This guy cracks me up.
They do satanic ritual abuse, which is basically CIA mind programming techniques.
Dude, CIA. There's 22,000 people in the CIA. Imagine if 22,000 people in the CIA all had Twitter accounts and they had one directive to mass produce misinformation. Imagine how quickly dumbass followers would follow these people. CIA took my baby away.
To their own family, kids, etc. They're in the group, and they bond that way. Okay, so they do sexual pedophilia. They do animal abuse, killing of animals, blood sacrifices, and everything in the Bohemian Grove. Okay.
In the Bohemian Grove. Okay. You guys see the Late Night with the Devil movie? Got a little Bohemian Grove feel going on there. That movie is great.
The Bohemian Grove, the Bushes go there. George Senior and George, both of them are in the same agenda. They cousins with the Clintons. Okay, so is Donald Trump. He's also a distant cousin. So if you see, there's a direct correlation of the presence of the United States being bonded between family ties, okay? Gotcha. All these family ties, while not, go back to the same place, the royal family in England, okay? The family here of the Illuminati are descendants of the royal British family, okay? They have children between themselves.
Nerd City knows. How you doing?
Because they have that issue, you understand? They want like superiority of the race. Mm-hmm. They see it that way. But it really it backfires on them because it makes them simple-minded. You understand? When you have sex with someone in your family, your kids are not gonna come out smart. You understand? They're gonna come out dumb. Alright? So Donald turned his back, but he's still trying to negotiate a peaceful way out, and they have an agenda to kill him. Okay?
This is 2018 saying they had an agenda to kill him. Why has he not died yet? Good to see you, Nerd City. It's been a minute since we chopped it up. I'm telling you, dude. I'm just finding this Jonathan Odie guy. You probably know all about him. But this Diddy pipeline is interesting. Bohemian Grover controls Sesame Street. Dude. Big Bird. Big Brother. The birds are all electronic. They're all robots. Big Bird, Big Brother. The birds are watching. You know crows have the mental capacity of a 7-year-old human? You know what that tells me? They would probably be caught at the freak off with all these sickos.
Example, if you look at the Illuminati card games, example, okay? You look at the game, Illuminati card game.
I'm not familiar with it, so help me understand.
It's a card game.
It's a card game.
That tells you exactly what their agenda is.
Is he talking about the Illuminati card game? Didn't Wizards of the Coast put that out in like 1992? I gotta look this up. Am I wrong about that? Illuminati card game. Is he really bringing up? Illuminati is a card game made by Steve Jackson Games, okay. Inspired by the 1975 book, The Illuminatus. Okay. I remember the Illuminati card game back in the 90s when I was a kid, but I was too busy playing Magic the Gathering to ever pick it up. In September 1981, okay, so it went on the market in 1982. Okay, so it had been around for a while. That's exactly what I'm thinking of. Steve Jackson Games, my dude. I remember being a little ass kid and seeing that and being like, there's no Shivan Dragon in it. I'm gonna play Magic instead.
Gotcha.
It's called mental pre-program. That means that
You know, Andrea Marie says crows are smarter than pigs and dogs. You know how smart that is? Nolan V.
Nolan V funded $5. Hey Billy, will you be going to Camp Keem? And also annoy the shit out of Boogie, that would be hilarious.
I'll go to Camp Keem, okay? I'm going to need my trip paid for, and I'm going to need someone to rent me a four-wheeler because I'm not walking to Camp Keem. I'm showing up on the four-wheeler, and I'm going to run over shit on the four-wheeler. I'm going to have snacks strapped to the back. I'm going to be fucking decked out in a four-wheeler. That's the only way I'll go. That card game is amazing. Shows the Twin Towers falling on fire. Dude, do we really have to go into the goddamn Illuminated card game now? Are we? Did I miss something out when I was a kid by not watching it? I watched all the conspiracy videos, so I didn't really need the card game. But imagine if I would have found that out pre 9/11 instead of post.
you predispose already once you play this.
Steve Jackson of Steve Jackson Games is a different Steve Jackson than Steve Jackson that co-founded Games Workshop. That's confusing.
Your mind's already predisposed at this happening, and you accepting it. Okay? So they have a picture of Donald dead in that game.
Oh, okay.
All right? I'm not crazy. They have a picture of Donald dead. But they also have the Twin
They have a picture of Donald Trump in that game. He's about to talk about the Twin Towers now.
Towers. They had everything on there. Okay, from A to Z. So it's kind of like a hidden agenda, which they try to make it open to our eyes, but we really don't see it. We're so busy working.
It's kind of like hidden in plain sight.
It's hidden.
I think
Hidden in Plain Sight. In Plain Sight, the documentary about 9/11. Remember when that was popular online?
see what you're saying.
Okay, how do I know this?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. How do you know this?
Do you know Sean Combs?
You're just noticing the bird IQ statistics. Isn't that nuts? Crows will like remember you if you're an asshole, and they'll like fuck with you if you're an asshole. 7-year-old intelligence. Crows are legit, dude.
Combs.
Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
P. Diddy, whatever you call himself
Yeah.
these days. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's part of what's called the Boule. The Boule is a branch of the Illuminati.
Okay.
The Illuminati.
Okay. I'm from Africa, so I'm not a racist. Okay. You my
We saw this earlier, right? This is
my
from the
mom,
intro.
I was raised by an African woman in my house. Okay. She was just a servant, but she was she took care of me.
Right.
So I love black people. Okay. I had settlement with Sean. Okay. And he belongs to that agenda. That's why.
Are the Boule, are they a fraternity as well? Is that where the Boule comes from that I would know of? Is that another fraternity somewhere?
Why he's so famous. They land all the contracts. It's these attorneys, which are.
I don't know if it's repeating. I think they probably clipped certain parts of it in the beginning to keep people's attention.
Mark Garagos and Ben Mercedes. Ben Mercedes worked for Bad Boy Entertainment for 4 years and worked for Hillary Rodman for 5. Okay?
Hillary Rodman?
When I take Sean the threat of death on me, okay? I don't have it, but I can make it available under secrecy. That means that I wouldn't be liable because I don't want to be getting framed for anything, okay? I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard a lot of business. Because what they would do is Sean talks a lot on the phone and on the TV with speakers and stuff, and I was like a sex slave, okay? For them, that's what I was. That's all right? I caught herpes, and I came back and I sued him for the herpes and won. But they didn't.
In case you missed that, Odie just claimed that he was a sex slave for Puff Daddy and Cassie Ventura, and that Sean Combs would masturbate while telling Odie what to do with Cassie as he would conduct business by the phone. I'm looking up this Ben Mercedes guy. I wanted to see what he was connected to. And I don't know if it's the same guy or not. I can't find. If he's the same guy. I'm going to look more up about this. This guy aged out. The creme brulee. That's messed up. Yeah, this guy. I don't think they were all underage, right? They just happened to also be underage. I'm so bummed if J-Lo was doing all this, but how could she not have been? And is that why her and Ben Affleck broke up?
Mark Garagos and Ben Mercedes were his attorneys, okay? And Christopher Leon's here was my attorney. They asked me to turn in that, which was the video recording, and I did so. They gave it back to me accidentally, and it's possible I threw everything out. It's possible I can produce a copy.
Gotcha.
It's possible. I'm not sure. Now, how does this lead to?
He's saying Rick Ross and DJ Khaled were also gay with P. Diddy. Don't we have what's her name? Jaguar Wright or whatever. What's that woman's name? Didn't you say that Will Smith was gay? Didn't everybody else say Will Smith was gay? I think everybody in hip hop that is like mainstream hip hop is gay. I think if you look at it, you can see Busta Rhymes supposedly gay. There's been rumors about it. I think Method Man and Redman might have been boyfriend, girlfriend. I don't know, and I'm not disrespecting any of them. I hope they're happy people. I love these artists. I think they're all fantastic. But if I spent the majority of my life trying to be a rapper, and now I find out I'm not world famous because I'm not gay, you know how messed up that is? Remember like 10 years ago when the unnamed European musician, the millionaire European musician, messaged me and wanted me to go to private sex parties with anorexic prostitutes and take a dump on him, and I ended up turning him down, that could have been my door into the Illuminati. They need to be a little more clear about whether or not this leads to fortune and fame, or if I'm just getting paid $10,000 to take a dump on somebody. $10,000, not worth it. Fortune and fame, come on. Shitting on him for fortune and fame.
Okay.
Oh, Dr. Dre? Yeah, there's rumors about everybody in hip hop. And I think it's because I don't think it's just hip hop. I think everybody in major media is gay. Because why not? Make everybody else breed. I hate this. I hate this idea that history is a recollection of the past. History is not a recollection of the past. History is a receipt to a recipe of how we are bred to live as human beings. We have a society that focuses on monotony and breeding and a man and a woman and sanctity of breeding until we are fully populated, and then we allow everybody to be crazy sexual deviants, and then it lowers the value of the future because these deviants are not procreating and their lineage doesn't go further. So the lineage of these deviants goes back to the people who own the world because they don't have next of kin because they're too busy being deviants to raise a family. And when this society falls apart, they go start another one somewhere else and allow this one to repopulate itself. Society is a recipe for the elite to continue making eons of money. We're talking centuries, millennia of wealth, rinse, wash, repeat. It's hard, man. It wasn't Elton John, it wasn't George Michael. Come on, guys. Matter of fact, if I told you the person's name, you probably would be let down. So me not telling you the name is more interesting than me telling you the name. But I should have done it. He was name dropping Madonna. He was like, I could have you performing in Dubai. And I'm thinking to myself, this was 10 years ago. So like all the IG girl stories weren't out yet, but I'm like, I'm not dumb. I'm like, I don't know if I want to be stuck in Dubai. Have me jerking off a camel or something, or doing missionary position with a Bengal tiger. Fuck that.
The Mercedes family, Ben Mercedes, that works with Mark Garagos. Mark Garagos used to be Michael Jackson.
This is word for word the Bane speech? Shit, did I just latently remember the Bane speech?
Attorney?
Yeah, out in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He drugged Michael and they OD'd him, okay? He didn't overdose. They OD'd him because they keep the royalties of the music. Michael alone made $860 million alone last year, okay, in 2017, which who keeps that royalty? The music companies. Who represents the media and entertainment in the United States? Most of them, Mercedes does. Kenny Mercedes, which is Gruber Mercedes Shire out of New York. Okay? So what they've been doing is they've been promoting a hate agenda against Trump.
Is this the Mercedes guy he said earlier? Ben Mercedes? Is this who he's talking about? Guys, I wish this guy's voice was a little clearer because I'm missing these gems. Drinking out of a bucket? Fuck that. It wasn't Robbie Williams. I can almost guarantee you nobody would know who the European musician was that offered me $10,000 to crap on him and an unlimited, he literally said a blank check for me to have sex with him. I should have done it. That was me getting in the Illuminati. And ever since then, my career didn't take off like it did. I got one backdoor boost with those Leafy is Here videos. And that's probably because the Illuminati thought that I was going to take a dump on Leafy is Here or something. That's before the Illuminati were able to lock down YouTube, actually. That's when YouTube was still the Wild West. And then literally 6 months later, Logan Paul and Jake Paul shoot up as the biggest YouTubers. And my channel goes down the dumps because they switch up the entire algorithm and take away free speech. Give it to the Paul brothers. Wow. I need to lose weight and fight Jake Paul. That'll teach him.
Some people hate him, okay, because they know he is very alpha, okay, very alpha in the sense that he likes money, he likes to make money, and he likes women, and they know they want to defame him in certain ways with Stormy, with other people, because they want him out of the government, okay?
They want Trump out of the government because he's not gay, is what this guy's saying. Because he likes women and he's an alpha.
But it ain't happening because it's too smart for them. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm trying to, right?
Donald is intelligent. We have a similar type of intelligence and...
Donald Trump is intelligent. We have a similar type of intelligence. I got to tell you guys, Donald Trump might be intelligent, but when somebody tells me they're intelligent or tells me someone's intelligent and then goes on to say, we have a similar type of intelligence, I don't believe people that tell you they're intelligent. When anybody tells me they're intelligent, I'm like, no, you're not. Intelligent people show. They don't tell. Because I'm intelligent. I know this.
Overview of things. The only thing is he's not seeing that Hillary is a distant...
We almost took down Little B. Dude, those Little B emails were knucking futs back in the day. Those Little B... There was this... Allegedly, some people I knew had hacked Little B. Allegedly. And there was this alleged SpongeBob SquarePants song that Little B did. I wish I still had it. I don't know I wish I allegedly still had it. It was the Drizzling Shits. A SpongeBob. No, this wasn't Little B. This was Soulja Boy. Shit. I'm misremembering. This was Soulja Boy with the fucking Drizzling Shit SpongeBob song. And the email from the producer he sent it to get it released, it was like, this is shit. Don't release this. Because his email allegedly got hacked, is what I'm saying. Allegedly. And I allegedly heard this song that was hilariously shit SpongeBob remix featuring Soulja Boy rapping about SpongeBob. Yeah, the Little B, that was the whole different thing. I've been around way too much, man. I misremember things. I'm too old to remember everything as it is. Let's get back to the news. So this guy is intelligent.
Cousin of his and Obama have a different plan for him. You understand? No offense with Obama. I love each and every American, but he was part of that 9/11 agenda. He's a CIA agent, an ex-CIA agent. That's why there's so much identity issue.
I don't understand how someone could say one side is a CIA agent and then actually believe Donald Trump is not part of their plan. Like, everything around this is Look, I'll give you the CIA took over America the day after they shot JFK, and they never looked back. And we saw Bush Sr., who ran the CIA, run all the way up through vice president under Reagan, president, and then send his kids, send Hillary, who was working with the CIA, and when Clinton was governor, put him in the seat. There's paper trails for all this, okay? The CIA does their job very well. They keep America safe by literally creating the illusion of an election. But to think that one side is compromised and Trump isn't, and Trump would survive? These assassination attempts on Trump, come on, like, if you're a conspiracy-minded person, they'd be better than this if they really wanted to get him. Drake would have stolen the SpongeBob song. Dude, Drake probably would have made the SpongeBob song work, though. This is because if you remember the Soulja Boy Superman song, this SpongeBob song was, "Are you ready, kids?" Boom, boom, boom. It dropped like the fucking Soulja Boy Tell 'Em song did. Are you? And then it had that whole drop, allegedly, and and then he starts rapping about Patrick and SpongeBob and Squidward and shit. It was so funny. I wish I had this alleged song still. I don't know why I was on a laptop that I never saved it anywhere. It's fucking hilarious. Would you say this guy has the Riz? Dude, this is a porn star. Any Riz he had is out the fucking, out the window because he's got the biz. Once you're in the jizz biz, Riz is obsolete. When you're fornicating under command of P. Diddy with his wife, while P. Diddy sits back, jerks off, and makes business moves with New York's elite. When he's over here, when Diddy's on the phone with Dick Clark, setting up a rockin' New Year's Eve, and jerking his cock while you're plowing Cassie in front of him, Riz is out of the business. I down like what? I said allegedly.
Obama, who knows his real name? They say he was born in Indonesia, and he's also born in Hawaii. Nobody knows. Why? Because he's an ex-CIA agent. Okay. Basically, Osama bin Laden never existed. It was a creation of the CIA, and it was Obama in a cave talking shit.
It was Obama in a cave talking shit. That is some king shit. Osama never existed. Forget the fact that Osama was connected to the Bushes through what was it, the Carlyle Group? Their family were all connected. They made money together. Osama is part of a big business investing family with the Bushes. Forget that Osama's family goes back, and you can see the paper trail. You can forget all that, but he's saying Obama was in there bearded up in a cave talking shit, pretending to be Osama, and they would name Obama and Osama. This is hilarious. Allegedly hilarious.
And looking like an Arab. And then they bombed the Twin Towers. Okay? So my problem is, I'm here to expose each and single one of them to the American public for the crimes committed on September 11th, 2001, and therefore. Okay?
Man, I love conspiracy theories. I've been grew up listening to Art Bell, getting some real weird shit, the Mel's Hole stuff. If you guys are familiar with Mel's Hole, Art Bell, this is what I was raised on. My dad would smoke crack, listen to Art Bell, and he wanted so badly to join that community, Heaven's Gate. He wanted so badly to ride the Comet Hale-Bopp off into the fucking outer space. But he was too poor to join Heaven's Gate. So he just sat at home, smoked crack, and listened to Art Bell. And then he found out that the Heaven's Gate was a suicide cult. And he was like, oh, yeah, Guess I was wrong about that one. When we'll be back on Lolcow Live, Paulie asks, hopefully soon. I was in LA this week and Boogie messaged me to try and get me on one of the private member shows, but I was not home. I couldn't do it. I was bummed. I would have loved to have been on the private member show. So maybe soon. Maybe soon.
Tell me though how all of that led up to Thursday.
Dude, crack saved my dad's life. I don't think he actually would have went and rode off on Hales Bop in the Suicide Cult. And I also don't think my dad would do the suicide thing. I think he'd get there and be like, no, this is weird. Because my dad, he was like a front runner in LSD. My dad swore the CIA came in one night when he was protesting in the 70s. He was like a big protester. My dad was always like on the front line of that shit. And he said the CIA came into his room one night. He woke up with a man in a suit's arm across his throat. And the guy was like, Mr. Barry, we're going to tell you this once. Quit now, or we'll quit for you. It was a death threat. I don't think that was the exact wording. But like, we're going to tell you this. This is your one warning. Quit now. He says they did this. And if they did that, it's very sweet. This is why I can't hate the CIA. If they give warnings to good people, that's not so bad. Hold up, guys. Just got a text message. We're going to be moving on from this conversation.
Night, Friday morning.
Well, I've been trying. My settlement put me in a box. Basically, I couldn't talk because I was going to be sued. So I let it be, but they've been following me, and they've had, Mark Garrow has had the FBI on me, has had other agencies looking at me and spying on me, okay, because they wanted to set me up as an extortionist.
I love the way he talks. Extortionist. So like embellished, very, very strong. Extortionist. This guy's got a little bit of like Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die in his speech. I like that.
Extorting Sean for money. It's wrong. Basically what happened is Diddy and Ross, which they're good buddies, okay? They're gay.
Who?
P. Diddy, Rick Ross are gay. They're buddies, according to Jonathan Odie. Just want to point out, when all this Diddy stuff went down, what happened immediately after the Diddy allegations first came out? Just want to point this out, and this is where I'm going to say conspiracies are real. Kendrick Lamar and Drake had the biggest beef ever. Everybody forgot about Diddy. And not only did they forget about Diddy, but pedophile went pop culture. And everybody in America was dancing at clubs singing, certified playboy, certified pedophile. And what happens then? All the search engines, Diddy pedophile allegations, are going to come up with Kendrick Lamar certified pedophile lyrics. They straight up washed the entire industry because it's a small sacrifice for Drake to take a hit on his career to cover up the fact that all these people were connected to Diddy. The Drake-Kendrick beef that everybody bought into was a fabricated cover-up for the Diddy allegation drop. I'm telling you right now, that's a conspiracy theory I'll walk the line on.
Both Diddy and Ross and Khaled, they're all gay. Okay?
DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, and P. Diddy?
Yeah.
They all gay?
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Khaled is a Hamas supporter. Okay.
Who supporter?
Hamas.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Hamas.
I said the wrong.
No worry.
Hamas supporter. Okay.
Right.
You saying Khaled's a Hamas? I can't say. I'm saying it wrong too. A Hamas supporter. I know Khaled is Palestinian, But hasn't he been like notoriously quiet when it comes to the Israel-Palestinian conflict?
Basically, he's Arab, Palestinian, okay?
Well, Diddy's in the clink now, but it kept people from talking for the first 3 months, right? Like, that gave them time to wash and cover up other people's names that were related. And now that the internet may have been scrubbed by connections, they're able to more control Diddy's arrest, right? Bought themselves some time to keep people from looking deeper into the problem. Allegedly, that's how I would cover up a conspiracy.
The Ciroc agenda, okay, is basically binge drinking.
Yeah, the music industry is not Palestinian. Just going to say that. Khaled needs to be quiet. Did you not see Macklemore going balls to the wall? And remember when Macklemore got attacked like 10 years ago because he did a surprise appearance? This was in Seattle. He had a surprise appearance where he had like a Ringo Starr wig and like a witch's nose, and it made him look like the anti-Semitic caricature of what a Jewish person looks like. It made him look like his costume looked like he was that character, but he wasn't implying it was that. He was like trying to hide himself at a performance at the Experience Music Project in Seattle as a surprise performance. He did nothing anti-Semitic other than his costume looked like the goddamn anti-Semitic imagery of the drawing of the evil Jew drawing, right? And everybody, and it was the ADL, the Israel anti. I don't know who it was, but everybody targeted him like, this is anti-Semitic. Wow. How could you? It was right around the time that Macklemore didn't re-sign a deal after having 3 #1 hits. He had a distribution deal with, I think it was Warner Brothers Music Group, or maybe, I'm not exactly sure who the distribution was through, because he came up independent, but he's to get on the radio, you have to have a distribution deal, especially at that level. That's a reason why his music did very well. His album was released in November of 2011, I think it was, or 2012. And he didn't have #1s until like the first month of the new year, because he signed a contract with somebody for a 3-song single, and 3 of his songs went #1. It was the Ceiling Can't Hold Us, Thrift Shop, and Same Love all went #1. He had a 3-song deal. And then his next song that came out, White Walls, or was it White Walls? It was the one he was on top of Dick's Burgers in Seattle. That song didn't do nearly as big because it wasn't part of the deal, and that's when his character got attacked. And now he's been fairly independent. I don't know what deals he's been signing. I haven't followed too closely. Now he's going after Palestine. Now he's going like pro-Palestine. Macklemore is, he's saying Ringo is anti-Semitic. I'm trying to make a case here, and it might be coming off as a crazy man. But Macklemore's like the only person in the music industry standing up for Palestine, right? Who else is doing that? Didn't the girls from Scream stand up for Palestine? They got fired off Scream. What's going on in the world today? It's a circus, guys. It's a circus. It's crazy. The costume did look pretty sus. They mocked that in the Lonely Island movie, Never Stop Stopping. Connor for Real is the Andy Samberg character. They mocked that entire scenario in that, and they doubled down on it. It was so funny. Now, I've been following Macklemore forever. Like, I remember when we were like 19-year-old kids outside of the bullshit ass all ages club, and we were chopping it up. I'm like way back. So I followed everything. And When I saw that shit, I was like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? He definitely did some freak off Illuminati parties, right? There's rumors that Macklemore would do gay stuff in Seattle back in the day too. There's all these rumors that like he would have gay grinder hookups with people. I don't know if that's true, but if that's true, and that's how he got in to the Illuminati, why'd he never invite me to the gay grinder parties? I was trying to be world famous too, man. You know how much weight I would have lost if I was touring across the world? I wouldn't have time to sit down and eat a box of Twinkies. I could only go to my young Stormlocks page and get the Twinkie reviews. I could eat them myself. What's up, Kruger? How you doing?
Poured out on a yacht. They promote binge drinking and...
Gotta wear... Okay, Bubba Husky says we should have taken Baz Luhrmann's advice and just remember to wear the damn sun protection. Wear the sunscreen. I'm going to redo that entire... What's up, CT? I'm going to redo that entire speech. That's Kurt Vonnegut, right? Wasn't that a Kurt Vonnegut thing? Redo that entire speech, but at the very end of the speech said wear your sunscreen. I'm going to say, but all else, remember, bring the baby oil. Then they got to let me in the Illuminati. Maybe that's the key, baby oil.
Drugs. Gotcha. The hip-hop agenda was laid out by Obama during his last presidencies purposely. That's why they had Tupac killed.
He's saying the hip-hop agenda was laid out by Obama during his presidency? That's why they had Tupac killed? Tupac was killed 12 years before Obama was elected.
When they kill them, you gain fame. When your record sales go up, and then people listen to your lyrics and everything, and then you become famous, okay? That's how they do it, all right? Tupac's still alive. He's in Cuba. Basically.
Okay, he's saying Tupac's still alive, and he's in Cuba. Dude. I told you I was going to believe everything this guy said. And now Professor Griff lays out the hip-hop agenda in a series of videos. Professor Griff, yeah, he dug deep into that shit. Doesn't Ice Cube start publicly talking about it too?
Basically, what happens is the following. The hip-hop agenda is an agenda to move drugs all over the United States. You need to involve the DEA. They move all the dope, on private jets, which don't get screened by
They move all the dope on private jets. If you watch what was that movie Tom Cruise did, where he was the private jet flyer captain. He was the private jet pilot that was flying in dope for the CIA. And at the very end of the movie, like he gets a call from Bill Clinton because he's flying the dope in through Arkansas, and Bill Clinton is like, "Thank you very much. That was great." Like Bill Clinton was behind it too. What movie was that? God damn it! Tom Cruise, pilot, drugs. American Made, starring Tom Cruise. Spoiler, at the end, they insinuate in that movie that all this flying drugs in by the CIA, they insinuate, based on a true story, they insinuate that Bill Clinton was given the go-ahead to fly the drugs in through Arkansas.
Customs
by inside the United States. Okay, they move what's called high grade powdered MDMA. They move cocaine, and they move liquid cocaine in the bottles too. Okay, so they put the liquid cocaine in the bottles and they move it.
They got liquid cocaine?
I've drank it myself, having sex with Diddy and Cassie. Okay.
I drank it myself. Having sex with Diddy and Cassie, okay? I drank it myself. I've seen the liquid cocaine. Sure you weren't drinking some GHB, my dude?
It's not good. He drinks it all the time. Alright, he calls it G-juice, but it's liquid cocaine.
Alright.
How do I know there's a conspiracy against Trump?
He calls it G-juice? Is this guy thinking that GHB is liquid cocaine and Diddy calls it G-juice because it's GHB? Maybe it's liquid cocaine. Maybe he's right. I'm not a super party boy. I've never been to a freak off. The closest I've ever gotten was some weird sex parties in Seattle at an unnamed location that I didn't even know was a sex party until I was noticing at the craft service table there was some spanking and bondage in the background.
Because it's in the Illuminati card deck. He should look at it for himself.
It's in the Illuminati card deck. It's in the Illuminati card deck. Do you not know the Illuminati card deck? These kids, they're playing Pokemon, Magic the Gathering. They should have picked up the Steve Jackson game, Illuminati. They would know so much. Hey, Bob Dobbs, this is an IRL. It's just a fat dude on a desktop. IRL, I'm exposing the damn conspiracy IRL. Sit down, Bob Dobbs, pick up a freaking cold one and learn something. I'm about to educate you. We got Jonathan Odie live.
Night, Friday morning. I mean, how did all of this? I think I better understand what you're saying, but what I want to know is how did that prompt you? How did that make you do what you did?
Can't believe this isn't halfway over yet. Been watching this for an hour and a half.
Well, we're getting to a point that his assassination is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Because it's an agenda they're perpetrating on the media and the news. Example, Madonna is a client of Mercedes, Ben Mercedes.
Mm-hmm.
He has her go on public TV and say, oh, someone should, I thought so many times.
So he's saying Madonna is a client of Ben Mercedes, the guy that messaged me to poo on him, the European musician that I will not name. He was bringing up Madonna and his connections. I am 100% sure that was my ticket into the Illuminati, and I fucked it up by not doing some degrading shit. I'm hurt right now. I should have just been a sicko, dude. I should have just done sicko stuff. This just any theories on why we have so many crazy people like this? I'll tell you why we have so many crazy people like this. Because the world as we see it is not how the world is. Okay? The world as we see it, we subscribe to a collective agreement as a society that there is a truth. But the truth is not the truth. The truth is a cover for a lot of shit that the majority of people can't handle. And this guy sees a little bit of something that does not add up, and that opens the floodgate for every single conspiracy to now be real because he sees a glimpse of something that doesn't add up. And if that doesn't add up, then all these other things that are suggestively not adding up have to be real too. And that's where the confusion in conspiracy becomes the greatest protector for those that are running the conspirators. The greatest protection the conspirators have is the free speech of conspiracy. Because conspiracy people will eat up misinformation. They'll eat up anything that is like a Band-Aid for logic for where the other parts don't add up. They'll take any answer that they haven't figured out is wrong, whether it's wrong or right. because they immediately are looking for something to stop the floodgates of the world not being as it seems. And the world is not as it seems. I could have been Illuminati. I'm 100% sure of it, Bubba Husky. Looking back on it now, this millionaire musician that offered me Madonna trips to Dubai. He offered me money for sexual favors. And I was young and dumb. This was over 10 years ago. I was young and dumb, and I thought I could just work hard and do my best and get there, on my own. I don't need to do weird poo-poo stuff with some random dude. I don't need to do that. I'm tight, I should have done it. Damn it. Bubba Husky says conspiracies cost money, so if nobody is financially benefiting from it, nobody is conspiring shit. There is financial benefit everywhere. It's a Band-Aid for logic, Redonk. Exactly. Conspiracy is a Band-Aid for lapse in logic. What do you think this was? A capitalistic free market? There's a Ben Marcellus from the Midas Touch YouTube channel. Is that the guy? I think it might be the Midas Touch YouTube channel. I found a Ben Marcellus, not Marcellus, Mycellus from Midas Touch. Midas Touch was a media group. I think that might be the guy this guy's talking about. Could be. Who, me? Yes, you. Couldn't be. Then who? Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? We are at least halfway through this. I want to watch the whole thing. I'm going to continue watching.
Of going up and blowing up the White House. Gotcha. Okay? They gave her that little message. That little message is Hillary's message, okay? Because Hillary sends it to Gary Ross, and Gary Ross gives it to Mercedes. And they give it to the dog. Okay, now
I get all of that.
You're gonna need an internet so I can show you. If I show you the website, you're just gonna go like, oh fuck.
All right, help me understand you. How old are you?
I'm 42. I've been through all my life. Okay. I've had a great life. I've settled $4.125 million with Diddy. Okay, but he's scared that I was an exposure.
I don't want to talk about Diddy right now.
He settled for over $5 million with Diddy. Cassie was only asking for $20 million, and Diddy turned her down. If he gave this guy $5 million, he must know a lot of stuff. This guy's like, I don't want to talk about Diddy right now. What do you want to talk about? Where do you want to go from this? Conspiracy theories are the new gods. They're to be the foil for gaps in logic. Bubba Husky, that's exactly what it is, though, right? If you look back at the 2000 elections when George Bush Jr. was running, he had who was the goddamn weirdo that was running his campaign? Was it Karl Rowe? No. What the fuck was that guy's name? I can't remember. The guy who was running his campaign pushed the campaign and really pushed the Republican Party as the religious party, right? And when that locked in, and that was like the Baptist Bible Belt movement was behind George W. Bush, that gave the Republican Party a resurgence that it didn't have. Politics was non-religious before that. Became a very religious thing. Karl Rove, thank you. Yeah. Karl Rove. He designed this, and then the Republican Party needed a new kick. And what is another form of belief that you can bring in to raise your numbers? It went from religion, and they took that and poured it into conspiracy. And Trump was the conspiracy president. As much as George W. Bush was the Christian president, making a resurgence for the Christians of America to follow him. Trump was like, conspiracy people, follow me. To the point, not only did they follow him, but QAnon created this superhero conspiracy ARG to follow Donald Trump the entire way through. Every move Donald Trump made that looked like a blunder, this conspiracy ARG QAnon created a mental Band-Aid, a logic Band-Aid, a conspiracy Band-Aid to make it look like a brilliant move, to the point where, you know, every single thing that one side would make fun of him for, Covfefe, would have in a completely different, brilliant maneuver on the other side through QAnon. I think of Steve Bannon. I thought it was Karl Rove who did it. Was it Steve Bannon? Steve Bannon was, wasn't he more through Trump? Because I'm talking about Karl Rove with the resurgence of the Christian Baptist push for George W. Bush early on in George W. Bush's run. I could be wrong. Who do you think QAnon was? I honestly think QAnon was somebody in Trump's cabinet who was pushing everybody who was conspiracy minded to just have a better, stronger opinion of Trump. Because you literally were writing the answer for anything Trump did wrong. QAnon had a shining answer for everything, and people ate it up and believed it. An augmented reality game for the president. It was brilliant politics or brilliant optics for people who were already seeing cracks in the system. You could fill those cracks with anything, even a QAnon conspiracy theory. QAnon is still going to this day, so who is it? I mean, you know how a video game will still run years after its developers are really like putting anything new into it? I think QAnon is like a dead game now. I don't know if anybody is running it strong. Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't followed QAnon over the last few years, so maybe it's actually... I feel like I would have heard about it if it was, though.
Talk about you. Help me understand you. I mean, who... I don't... Obviously, we never met.
I know.
I don't know you from Adam's Cat.
I know.
I'm trying to, you know... We'll get back to the event.
I got like 30 years ago.
Right.
Some good.
Where you from?
I was born in South Africa.
What town? What city?
Newcastle, the Valley of 1,000 Hills. I'm from Zululand. I'm what you call a Zulu.
Okay. Right.
I was born there, and then my parents were Latin descent from Argentina. They escaped the military dictatorship in Argentina.
Pinochet, all that?
No, the Argentina one. Yeah, my Pinochet was a Chilean one, but
okay.
I can't remember. It was like a military dictatorship. I can't remember the names.
All right. How
Russian Gate isn't conspiracy? I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what is or isn't conspiracy, right? Like, if it's being talked about in mainstream media, it's not actually important. Kylor Kashevel, we're going deep on conspiracies right now. We're out of our fucking mind today. An anonymous internet persona that posts such cryptic and coded messages could be 100 people. Oh, I'm 100% sure some of our favorite meme accounts are just loaded by the CIA, and they're just... Are you guys familiar with DARPA? Do you know what DARPA is? DARPA is a government program that studies so much in media and human attention span. They are legit. DARPA and Disney and Hollywood have worked together to the point where DARPA was trying for Disney through DARPA. They were trying to find out what the best possible butt a mom could have in a cartoon to keep the whole family attracted, not to piss off the moms to have too sloppy of a butt, not to keep the dads from being attracted to a butt while the kid watches the cartoon. And then what do we get? We get fucking Elastigirl and The Incredibles. Thank you to DARPA studying how much of a jiggly butt America would enjoy. Maybe I'm crazy for saying that, or maybe it's true. You don't know. The dynamics of a government agency feeding Disney the perfect gelatinous, shakeable butt to keep everyone engaged. Yes, Steve Andrew knows DARPA invented the internet in order to protect us from Marxist propaganda. I'm so fucking dope with conspiracies. I'm so dope with conspiracies because I am all jokes, right? I'm all jokes. So I can straight up say anything, right? And it's a joke. Like you don't know what I actually believe on any of this. But I know enough about a lot of it that I can run a fucking joke or I can run an idea pretty deep, and I'm really good at trolling. Honestly, I'm going to say this right now. I'm very upset the CIA never put me on the payroll. Okay? If you're CIA, you're watching right now, which you should be. You should be. There's a handful of people watching right now. There should be a CIA member right now. And one of you should put me on the payroll because I can spin a yarn. I can push the agenda. And I'm going to tell you this. I can really take the advancements of the logical Band-Aid that we need to cover up the conspiracies, and I can make them so palpable. Forget Johnson & Johnson Band-Aids, okay? We need these Billy the Fridge logic Band-Aids. As only I can give. CIA, I expect tomorrow an email and an address to a lockbox somewhere in Seattle, Washington, where I can type in a code and just get $20,000 out of the lockbox. And when I take that money, I'm your girl Tuesday. Trust me, man. Trust me. Thank you. If it was a comedy club, would it have a funny taste? How is there 5,000 3K people watching? I would tell you, but then I'd have to grill you. The CIA is watching, dude. I've been exposed. Cat Williams is going to be talking about me in a week. It's over. Zoot says, Billy, you aren't educated enough. They recruit from universities, which is exactly why they're failing. Education, okay, is not an indicator of success when it comes to controlling opposition viewpoints. I can control the opposition better because I think from an uneducated mind, but I would tell you my IQ. You wouldn't believe me, and it wouldn't matter either. I value the fact that you guys think I'm a big, stupid, fat person. But that's not paying the bills anymore. I need to just join the Illuminati, sell out. Who do I got to shit on, guys? It's time. I'm tired of month to month being a funny guy for money. Let me be a duplicitous deceiver. Let's make a series of James Bond-like films, The Spy Who Ate Me. Starring Billy the Fridge. Let's go. It's time. It's time for me to sell out. I'm 41. I'm old, dude. Let's sell out. The Russians will pay me to be a Muscovite. That whole gig got flipped, didn't it? I remember when Russia Today had me and Ben on. Ben from the Drunken Peasants and me were guests on Russia Today. And then Russia Today shut down. We were so close. We were so close to getting that fucking Tim Pool money. God damn it. I would prefer working for the CIA, though, as much as I don't seem like a patriot. I'm an American boy. Who would win in a match, Kanye West or Diddy? I honestly think Diddy is far more ruthless than Kanye. But I also think Kanye, like, have you guys seen the Deadpool and Wolverine movie? In Deadpool and Wolverine, they introduce the idea of an anchor being, where every universe has an anchor being and their existence anchors the universe in its place in the multiverse. I think Kanye West might be the anchor being. So as much as I think Diddy is like ruthless and on paper should be able to conquer Kanye West, I think the universe would have Kanye's back. Shabisky just called me Billy the Fat on DP. He would never. Don't go the Tim Pool route. I've been on this broadcast an hour and I already like you more. Yeah. Tim Pool's brother, Reactor. Love that guy. That guy was always super chill with me. I've hung out with him multiple times. He's probably also in the CIA. Love that guy though. He is I haven't talked to him in years, but he is a good dude. I at least he was with me. P. Diddley. What are you Beardshire? That's naughty. That's naughty. Let's watch more of this conspiracy theory. Would I do an adult film? Man, if I did an adult film, I would need like an amazing partner. Celebrity level partner, you know? Like, would I do an adult film? Like imagine there was a sex tape with me and Eugenia Cooney. I love Eugenia, respect Eugenia. I'm only bringing your name up because you're the type of person that I think a Billy the Fridge sex tape would go the most viral with. That would be huge. That would be huge. But something like that, you know, it couldn't just be a random adult film. It would have to be something that broke the internet. Kanye trains, Diddy doesn't. He's just more angry and aggressive. Dude, how do you know Diddy doesn't train? Like, I think Diddy, like, if you look at Diddy's history, his dad, like, he grew up in that, you seen the movie American Hustle with Denzel Washington? That gangster dude was in that circle with Diddy's dad. I think there's like a scene where they kill somebody in broad daylight and supposedly Diddy's dad, Diddy was supposedly there in real life. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But Diddy's on some gangster shit, dude. Gangster.
How many years did you stay in South Africa?
12 years in South Africa, and I stayed 12 years in Argentina, and then I came here to the United States, and I've been here 20 years since.
Okay.
18 years.
Parents, so you got a mother and father? They're still
Dad,
alive?
they came and visited me, died here of cancer. And mom went back at home, I think, visiting with my sister in Europe.
Okay. What year did your father pass away?
2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay. Did that have any effect on you? I mean, what was
Not really.
your relationship like with your father?
Well, I suffered a little child abuse when I was a kid.
Okay.
And I believe he's not my real dad, but it's okay, you know.
All right.
I sometimes, you know, maybe that's what he thought.
He's talking about suffering child abuse as a kid. He's a porn star. He's a conspiracy theorist subscriber. It's pretty obvious this guy has gone through a lot, and his vision of reality is shattered glass, right? He's looking through a shattered glass window of what reality is based on his history, based on his experiences. It seems like he's been very connected to a lot of things, but I can't trust this guy on everything. I think he has a level of gullibility that comes from being so broken that he subscribes to theories that may or may not be crystal clear.
Okay, all right. And your mother, where's your mother right now?
She's in I think in Argentina or traveling in Europe.
Okay, what's your
Kid
relationship
Cudi
like
with the
her?
shout out.
Distant, but distant but nice.
All right. Well, any brothers, any sisters?
Yeah, both. Also distant but nice.
Okay.
They both in Argentina. Well, my brother's in Argentina, my sister's in Europe with my mother.
Oh, so you don't have
family in the United States?
Yeah.
Just my dog Bubbles. My
Just your dog?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Smokey of Stormwind said, hard to believe Puff Daddy got to be a billionaire. He defo didn't deserve it. If you look at Puff Daddy's history, not only did he deserve to be a billionaire, and I'm going to say that with the words deserve to be a billionaire. I'll explain that. He deserved to be a billionaire because he was doing the things that billionaires do. What was he, like 19 when he took over Bad Boy Records? Wasn't he ridiculously young? Was it Bad Boy or what record label did he take over? And he was in the industry for like a year or two underneath. God, all the names are not in my recent memory. But if you look at the history of Puff Daddy's rise to fame, you know, he was, the stuff Puff Daddy did was being done before, and he was an intern. He was working underneath people. The entire history of what Puff Daddy did has been spelled out, and it was not something he decided was his way of doing things. It was taught to him through the record labels he was connected to, through the street affiliations, the gang affiliations. This is all legacy interests. And he was in the middle of New York City, the new organized crime. RICO charges weren't to stop organized crime. RICO charges were to stop the Italians' firm grasp of organized crime in New York City and across the nation. Organized crime just became protocol at some point. Ayo, the Joe was awesome. You say Billy the Fridge is a national treasure? Don't say that. Nicolas Cage gonna come find me. CT says the first time I ever heard of Puff Daddy was way before he became a producer. He was a promoter and oversold shows, and his kids would get crushed. How? What do you mean his kids would get crushed? He oversold. Oh, kids at his show would get crushed because he oversold shows. Smokey knows you were born in 1980. I was born in 83. Shit's weird, man. Jay-Z and Puff Daddy have connections. What about MC Search? How does he fit in with all this? MC Search was probably related to somebody who was in the record industry, right? I think that's how early hip hop adopted the non-urban members of its legacy. They were usually related to somebody. Maybe I'm wrong. High school kids got crushed. Yeah, that makes sense. The most successful conspiracy theories are mostly facts to hide the one fiction. There's so many conspiracy theories, and there's so many that are out in plain sight. And that's not in the movie National Treasure with Nicolas Cage. Like, didn't they say something about that? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't watched the movies.
You're not married? You single?
I'm divorced.
You're divorced?
Yeah.
Okay.
My ex-wife is tired of trying one and told me she's
I love Tupac and Death Row Records, even though Suge Knight was a thug. But I didn't know Suge Knight was a thug anymore. I mean, obviously he was, right? But I think Suge Knight kind of got just baller blocked by Diddy and the strength of, you know, Diddy's cohorts versus his.
an attorney.
She's an attorney?
Yeah.
Where she live?
In Boca Raton.
In Boca Raton?
Yeah.
Boca Raton.
Does she know anything about this? Have you talked to anybody?
Yeah, she kind of knows. But what happened?
Liar Cohen brought search to Def Jam. Liar Cohen searches dad trained stocks. Okay, a stock child. Liar Cohen is fucking. Was he behind Diddy too? Liar Cohen runs shit in the industry. Oh man. The more you think about it, the more you realize how helpless I was in this music industry. I should have just shat on that man and got my way into the Illuminati.
Was they've been tapping me so much on my phone through intelligence. I figured out how they tap their iPhones.
Okay.
And basically, it's gone all the way up. And I've seen even Hillary knows they've been watching me. They've been watching my.
Now, come back to me. We'll get back into that in just a minute. Let's just stay with your family members and everything.
Sure.
I'm just wondering if you talked to your ex-wife or anybody.
I thought no about what happened about this.
Yeah.
No, this was only me. It was premeditated to give a message to the American public, a wake-up call. It's called a wake-up call. It's like when somebody rings a bell for Americans to wake up. Americans like you, like me, like all of us here.
You said premeditated, so you thought about this. You thought this through?
Yeah.
How long have you been thinking about it?
It's easy. That's like.
Help me understand. I don't.
Zeus says, what other humiliation rituals did you turn down? I've done so many humiliation rituals, but I didn't do them for the Illuminati. I just did them for a fucking joke. You know how many times I've been in a dress fucking around with a wig on and some makeup? I thought it was funny. I should have saved it for the Illuminati. Son of a bitch.
Well, really?
When you say premeditated, you must have been thinking about it for a while. How long have you been thinking about doing what you did?
Well, when I say premeditated, it means that I went and did it by myself, that's all. And I didn't think about it like for months.
Okay.
I didn't plan it.
MC Hammer was a real one, by the way, for those saying that MC Hammer was too ruthless and too gangster for Diddy to take him out. MC Hammer was that dude.
Oh, okay. When you say premeditated, I thought maybe you planned it out. Like
I ran my own personal investigation, which I figured out myself that this is going on, and we're still having issues of corruption at the highest place in our government.
I get that. Now, when you say you did your own investigation, what'd you do?
Basically, out of all the times I went and saw the attorneys, I did my research online, and I found out
I did my research online. Whenever I hear somebody like talk about how they know the conspiracy theories against the world, and they say, I did my research online. There is no possible way to do realistic research of conspiracy theories online, because if there was any conspiracy that needed to be hidden, they would make a pretty solid case and put that out online to send you down the wrong trail. It's deflection. You know, look over here. You got a rock in this thing. Like, look over here. You get away with everything here. Deflection. It's the easiest thing in the fucking books. Oldest trick, dude. Oldest trick in the books. Anything you find online is misinformation already, designed to throw you down the rabbit hole. This is how you can tell a conspiracy, okay? Probably shouldn't tell you guys this because I'm waiting on tomorrow for the CIA to hire me and give me a fatty payout. But you can tell a conspiracy look at what you're supposed to think, and then look at who benefits from you thinking that, okay? Whatever the mainstream narrative is, look, you have to deconstruct it. See who benefits from it. And the truth is right there in front of you. It's just, you have to backwards engineer it 100% of the time. You'll never get proof. It's not how this works. But if you have intuition, you don't need to research anything. You just got to look at who's benefiting from that narrative. Because if someone's benefiting from the truth, then the truth will be the narrative that is shared. But if nobody benefits from the truth, that won't be the narrative that is shared. Everything in this country has always been a narrative to sell you on something, to sell you on whatever they want you to think the truth is, to sell you on whatever they think they need. We perfected it in the 60s on Madison Avenue to sell bacon to people for breakfast, to sell chocolate bars, to sell bullshit you don't need. All of this is, you're being gaslit into an agenda. And when you deconstruct it, when you reverse engineer it, you'll find the truth. And you don't need proof. You just need to know why something is. And when you can figure out why it is, you have the answer. Boom. How you guys are crazy in the chat talking about some very serious issues that I would never, ever corroborate. Cooking cats in Springfield. Who benefits that? Dude, growing up, there were so many stories of foreign people in the projects cooking and eating people's cats. This is not a new thing. This was in my neighborhood. And it probably is true on some level. But it's not like the 20,000 refugees in Springfield are all cooking and eating cats. They would run out of cats way quicker. Maybe 1 or 2 or 3 or maybe even 100 people are doing that. Who the fuck knows? But the same shit was happening when I was growing up 30 years ago, 20 years ago in Seattle, Washington. So maybe none of it's real. Maybe I was wrong too. Maybe I'm still hearing about stories of people killing and eating cats in my neighborhood. Garlic chili wouldn't taste bad. Garlic chili is delicious. Maybe immigrants are just less wasteful than us. I mean, maybe it's xenophobia. Who knows? Who knows? There are parts of the world that eat cats and eat dogs, and maybe it happens. Who knows? But the idea that you can perpetuate a narrative, the cat eating thing is a scare tactic. There's no way that 20,000 or 10,000, however many refugees are in Springfield, Ohio, there's no way the bulk majority of them are eating cats. You would run out of cats very quickly. So if it's a bulk majority issue, then the problem would solve itself. They'd run out of cats. They'd have to go back to buying chicken from the store. Zoot says until Billy realizes he's just being reductionist, he really won't come off as intelligent when talking about the invisible hand that guides society. I don't want to be intelligent talking about this. And I tell you the story my papa told me when he was fighting against the way the government was turning in the 70s. And he had someone from the CIA come into his room in the middle of the night, wake him up with a forearm across his throat, and tell my papa, they told him, Mr. Barry, if you don't stop now, we'll fucking kill you. And he chose to stop because he believed him. It's a story he told me. My dad wasn't really a liar, but he did do a lot of fucking acid back then. You think I want to be looked at as serious in any sort of conspiracy realm? I don't want to be serious. I want to joke about this stuff because there's an amazing lore built into conspiracy, okay? There's a huge lore that's created based on what people believe as government conspiracy, worldwide conspiracy, Illuminati. There's a deep, rich lore, and it's a lore like religion that people believe in deeply. And like religion, it's fun to mess with belief. It's fun to joke about it. You know, I'm never going to go to your church and disrespect you for believing what you believe. But when I hear something funny, and it's religious, if it's conspiracy, whatever it is, I'm going to joke about it. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to create some conversation about it. I'm jaded. Yeah, we used to do. You would hear stories in Seattle where, like, you'd be banging around a project, so someone would kick over a garbage can that would have, like, tons of dead cats, skeletons in it. And you're like, what the fuck? That's terrible. And I never seen them, so I don't know if it's true. But we also had a conspiracy that someone was covering the boys' bathrooms at my high school with gay porn pictures. They'd have gay porn magazines strung about the entire boys' bathroom. And I thought that was a joke until one day I walked into the bathroom and it was gay porn bombed. There was gay porn all over the bathroom. And I said, well, damn, that one was true. But yeah, I don't want to be taken seriously about any of this, because until the CIA comes to my door to offer me a job and give me big money to create misinformation and pursue their agenda, I don't want them to come to my door. Come to my door with a paycheck, CIA, and I will spin your tail. I'll spin your yarn. I'll be whatever version of Alex Jones you need me to be. I'll do it. The Mr. Hands conspiracy? Was that a conspiracy? The Mr. Hands should... There was a time in Washington State where gay marriage was illegal and having sex with horses was legal. That's wild. Let's finish watching this. Jonathan Odie spill the beans on P. Diddy.
Whole puzzle of their organization.
Okay. All right. So you didn't tell, well, before I ask that question, so you have an ex-wife, you got a girlfriend, you got anybody that you talk to? I'm trying to understand if you got somebody that you interact with on a daily basis.
Yes, I have a good friend, a breakfast buddy. His name is Luis David Gonzalez. And we go to the gym every day. He has nothing to do with what happened Thursday. Though he's a witness, he's gotten shot at by them. And he's a witness that Ross came and threatened me at my house.
Did he just give up his buddy's name? Oh, we gotta go look up Luis David Gonzalez and see if he's still around. Holy shit.
Post-settlement, after we settled, Diddy sent Ross, and I asked him to go see if that was Ross and confirm his identity.
So Gonzalez, he can back up what you're saying about P. Diddy and Ross and all that? Okay, all right. And you said Gonzalez didn't know anything about what you did? You didn't talk to him before?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
He knows nothing. He was actually worried about his...
Yeah, he just straight up said his buddy's name. He has nothing to do with what happened Thursday. Man, it's too late now. You implicated him as an accomplice. This guy asked you, do you have anybody you talk to on a daily basis? And you gave it up. Doesn't matter if he has anything to do with what happened Thursday. You just fucking narked on your buddy, dude. If someone says, do you have an accomplice? I'll be like, dude, I do a podcast with Boogie 298. Lolcow Live. And then I'd give up Boogie. Because I'm also a snitch. Yeah, where's Farnsworth Bentley, right? He knows some shit, dude. He knows some shit. I've seen him talk about stuff after the initial Diddy thing, but as more of this is coming out, you have to wonder what that umbrella was keeping him from getting rained on, dude.
He's like, hey, what's up? And I told him, look, man, what's happening is he's trying to cool things down, but then the feds have been harassing him. The feds. They have a big file of me like this, the feds. Since because P. Diddy and Mark Garagos have been trying to set me up and lock me up as an extortionist, asking for money. It was not so. My settlement was breach, and my settlement terms is one was called peaceful enjoyment. That means that if I went to your house or I did something, you'd actually pay me the full amount.
I get all that.
So I've been going through that since like 2012
okay.
still.
All right, and Gonzalez knows about that? You talk to him about that kind of stuff?
I talked to him alone because he's the only one that knows since the beginning.
Gotcha.
And then my ex-wife, she knows she saw the contract. She has a contract, a picture of the contract. Tony Trama. You need to call her and ask her for a copy of the settlement.
The body language here with him talking like this, and he's fiddling his fingers, and he's looking down. This is telling like that he is keeping something back, right? He's holding something back here. If you're a, and again, the CIA, watch. I'm literally doing your job right now. Pay me. Give me a job tomorrow. His body language is showing that he is holding something back. And we'll see if this interrogator can crack it. Because he's already slowly getting him to give up names of accomplices and cohorts. Let's see if he can crack this shell.
Okay, all right. Where do you live at? Where's your house? Or
Really
do you have
close.
a house?
Unit 177, just down the road from Trump's. You see, I want you to live close to Trump.
See, now he's not looking down anymore. He's looking back at the guy because this is something he can answer honestly without reservation. He can tell him where he lives. He knows this guy's already going to be able to find out. And this is a break in the body language. He's giving himself up. As intelligent as this guy says he is, he ain't Billy the Fridge. Damn it.
Because I know they don't like being close to Trump. You understand what I'm saying? They don't like that. So that's why I went to Trump's.
Okay, all right. You got a roommate? You
Just
live alone? Okay, all right. How do you get around? You got a car?
Yeah,
motorcycle,
Jeep.
things like that? You got a Jeep?
It looks like a military Jeep.
Okay. Where is that Jeep right now?
Police have it in custody.
Kruger
funded $9.99. Diddy party at Billy's house.
We stopped
rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
We stopped having the Diddy parties here years ago, okay? This is now a legitimate establishment.
Okay, all right. We'll get back to the Jeep in a minute. Tell me about your employment. What do you do for work right now?
Okay, right now I'm self-employed. I work with minerals and gemstones with my own company called Pegasus Mineral Trading.
Okay.
That I inherited from my father. Previously, I've been
Well, before you go any further, do you have like an actual office someplace, or you work from home?
Work from home.
Okay, so you pretty much like online.
Yeah.
Right now I work with mineral and gemstones. That I inherited with my father. His father died 2 years ago. It's an online business selling minerals and gemstones. It's good money.
Yeah, but I get busy 2 seasons a year.
Minerals and gemstones are like this big new wave kick for people who are metaphysical, like witchcraft and beyond reality. This is a huge industry.
Like really busy. I get September and February. So it's like 15 days non-stop each one, and then it's like just slide.
Well, where I'm going with that is if you work from home, do you have a computer? Do you work on the telephone? How do you do business?
What I did is I threw away everything I had because.
Well, before you go, what is everything? What did you, when you say you threw away everything, what's that?
My documents, everything I had, because I know they've been trying to follow me, and
forget freak offs. We're having Heaven's Gate crack parties, baby.
I just don't want my personal info getting,
I got you. No, I think I understand, but I mean.
Okay, let's do a quick conversation here. Diddy is in prison. He has prison commissary available to him. Is he going to be able? How is he going to make his baby oil in prison? Is he going to get peanut butter rations? Is he going to collect them and separate the oil from the peanut butter and use peanut oil as his new lubricant? How are we going to make baby oil to replace using prison commissary, right? You're not going to be able to trade soup for baby oil. It just doesn't have the same effect. I think it's probably going to be a peanut butter reduction or something. I gotta look at a prison commissary list. Let's try and find that.
I mean, what I'm trying to understand is how can you have a business and not have a computer or work the phone?
Oh, I have them. I just threw them away the same day. I threw it all away.
You threw what away?
My computers and everything.
I threw them all away.
The garbage.
And your garbage? And your...
Yeah, because they've been spying on me through them. They spy you through your computer, through your iPhone. They spy you through your TV screen, the cameras. Even if they off, they manage to do it. It's called intelligence. The CIA is available. Can do anything.
The CIA can do anything. I threw my computers away. They already fucking got backups, dude. Okay, so I'm going to look up the Federal Bureau of Prisons commissary list. Looking at the United States Penitentiary Commissary list under over-the-counter medication, laxative, ointments, and hygiene. Ointments and hygiene, we have anesthetic oral gel, repel insect lotion, shampoos, conditioner, acne treatment, chest rub, the chest rub muscle and joint gel, triple antibiotic ointment, hydrocortisone cream, there's a lot of creams, but I'm not sure any of these are baby oil. They have a kosher halal list. They have prayer oil. Dude, they have religious prayer oil on the commissary list. Holy shit, dude. Diddy is about to max out the religious prayer oil when he's in prison for those thug shaker lockdown freak offs. He's literally going to have religious prayer oil on hand. It's on the commissary list. That's religious prayer oil has to be the closest thing to baby oil on this list. God damn it. They got an MP3 player for $88.40. They got a tablet for $131.30. You got books of stamps. He's going to have books of stamps everywhere. Those books of stamps are like stacks of cash. A full book of stamps is like a fucking band of $1,000. He's going to have books of stamps like they're bands stacked up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that religious prayer oil is about to become... It literally says, ask staff for fragrances available. They have multiple fragrances of religious prayer oil. He's going to be like, let me get that non-scented religious prayer oil. Who going to get that baby oil? Going to get that back rub. It's happening, dude. So happening. Under hygiene, they have... Dude, they got cocoa butter lotion. Yeah, dude, it's over. They got... Dude, they're stocked. Yeah, they're stocked, dude. They got sweatpants. They got all sorts of stuff. They got hair gel. Yeah, he's set. The freak offs will continue in jail if he's not murdered.
Let me make sure I understand you now. Now, when you say you threw them away, you threw them into like a dumpster, or did you just throw them away in your trash can and you threw them away in the dumpster?
In my trash can.
Okay. Well, exactly what was it? Just like one computer?
No, everything. My documents, the cell I'm in, my computer, everything I threw. The TV, everything that they had been surveilling me on, I took it off because I wanted them to be in the dark.
Okay.
Because they've been watching me. So now they kind of freaked out, they kind of spooked out. But it needed to be done. And Donald needs to do his presidency correct. And he needs to know that these people are running him into the ground, running the country into the ground.
All right, we're going to come back to that. I'm not done with that, but again, I'm trying to help you and I'm trying to understand you, your daily routines, your business, that kind of stuff.
But I'm very different than you. I'm very intelligent.
Okay.
We all are very intelligent.
I'm very different than you. I'm very intelligent. As he sits here and spills everything.
I can see that, yeah.
The thing is, you've been fed the wrong foods and medicines which blind you, okay? Most of the pharmaceutical industry is bogus, okay?
I agree with you there.
I can tell you right now, they have you popping...
What is this, 2018 anti-vaxxers? What?
Pills, and they poison you slowly so you die, okay? That's the truth. You don't need any medicine. You're strong. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Your body's called... The only way to come out now is called immunotherapy.
I'll tell you what, before the vaccine, I never went to the hospital. After the vaccine, heart failure. You decide.
That's all you need. Vitamins, immunotherapy. That's all you need.
All right.
About my work ethics, okay, previous places I've worked at. In the United States. Well, do you want to know all of them, or?
As much as you can tell me, help me understand. You said you work for Pegasus right now, right? But you threw away all your stuff.
Yeah, because it's a family business. It's really simple. Right. It's just like I just need to use Square Cash.
Let's go back. What did you do before Pegasus?
Family business, very simple. I just need to use Square Cash. That's what he said, right?
I worked, I took a break off doing the sale. I'm not doing my research.
Bubba Husky's asking, could you separate breakfast milk for the oil? I mean, they make hot plates and tattoo guns for the love of Pete. I literally looked on the commissary list. They have prayer oil. They have cocoa butter lotion. Like, Diddy is fine. If the cocoa butter lotion ain't right, the prayer oil, I guarantee you, will work.
I took care of my dad. He had died. Before that, I did real estate investments with Section 8 properties, but I was started getting harassed. So, because they threatened to sue me, I sold the properties. Before that, I worked for RG Electronics. I was the top producer, the top salesman on TV in 2012, in the last quarter.
He sold LG TVs in 2012, and he sued Diddy for $5 million, or had Diddy give him $5 million to shut up, hush money? Is that, and he sells minerals.
Before that, I worked for a company called MA Labs, out of the Raw here in 87th. They computer components manufacturers. Before that, I worked for SMT of America, which is Micron out of Idaho. They semiconductor artificial memory chips, DDR memory basically. Before that, I worked as a self-employed trading electronics, South America. Before that, I came here as an internship as an accounting manager for the Pier House Resort in Key West, Florida.
Okay, all right. So pretty much all those jobs were in South Florida, in Miami area.
I always stayed in South
Florida.
Florida.
Where'd you go? You school? College? Or you go?
I went to University of Salvador, which is
They're minerals, Marie.
same school as the Pope we have right now. I started travel industry management. Business and travel industry management, but then I went into the electronics sector.
Okay, all right.
That's what's been growing.
Okay, all right. Do you have anybody that you can think of that you used to work with, that you trust? Anybody, any former coworkers? Anybody that you would reach out to if you ever needed help at any of those jobs?
No.
No? Okay.
I'm pretty self-confident. I mean, I have my head on my shoulders and I know what I'm doing.
Okay, all right.
And I mean, I know you all think this is bogus, or you may not yet understand it, but look, I got 3 bullet holes.
I got you.
I did this for the country. Trust me, I feel great. Okay. And I'll do it any day, because at least I avoid a president getting shot, and at least I avoid other dummies trying to fuck up our country. Excuse my language.
No, you're good, man.
And my people, because my Americans are my people.
Okay.
I have issues with when people mess around my people.
All right, tell me, all right, let's go back to a Thursday night, Friday morning. Before you did what you did,
well,
what was your state of mind? I mean, what were you thinking?
Cool as ice. I went there. I knew what I was doing. It's not like I didn't know what I was doing. I knew what I was doing, and my point was, take down the flag and put it in the front desk and call the police, shoot the chandelier, to tell them to stop getting Saudi Arabia money.
You gotta stop giving Saudi Arabia money.
It's behind him. So is Hillary. Okay? So he's gotta stop taking the Arabian money, because he's letting everything slide. He's letting Obama stand right behind him, and so Hillary. He knows who they are. Mm-hmm. He knows who they are. So does the CIA.
This guy came to shoot up Trump's golf course because he needed Trump to stop taking Saudi Arabia money. There's like 3 minutes left on this. We're gonna get through this, but I am spun out of control with this one.
Yeah, maybe the Secret Service does.
Smoky Stormwind. This is Jonathan Odie in 2018. He May 18th, 2018, officers responded to the Trump National Doral Miami Hotel regarding multiple reports regarding an erratic man with a gun in the lobby. That's Jonathan Odie. And he's saying that he is trying to tell Trump to stop taking Saudi money, telling Trump to get back on the plan because Trump is deviating from the plan of saving America. But during this guy was saying how he was participating in sex acts, having sex with Cassie in front of Diddy, and he was effectively a sex slave to Diddy. And Diddy would be jerking off watching him fuck Cassie. He's an ex-porn star. And Diddy would jerk off watching him fuck Cassie while Diddy was on the phone making business deals. And he supposedly has a bunch of information about Diddy's illegal business deals. But they want to know more about, why he was there on the property with Trump. But he's trying to give up Diddy in the process. This is from 2018. So it's interesting to watch everything with Diddy come out now and this guy trying to give up Diddy back then.
Because you all work for the president, correct?
Right.
You already work for the president, correct?
Some other people, but mainly the president, right?
Exactly. So the problem is, you all, his circle, the CIA, and then a different circle.
Well, let me rephrase that. We don't work for him. We provide a service to protect him.
Exactly. That's why I want you to talk, and I would like this to be told to Donald Trump. Tell him I'm a supporter of him. I love him. I don't hate him. I know what his issues are.
He loves Trump.
He has an issue right now with him that's bugging him a lot. It's called Stormy Daniels, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it bugging him so much? Why is he lying to the people? Why is Donald lying to the people about Stormy?
And how does that make you feel personally?
I know the truth. I think it's a dummy situation. I think he should put his pants up and explain to the American people what the problem is. Stormy was sent by Geragos Giovanni. Okay? They know each other because I know Christopher's been talking to Geragos for years. They've been doing, my attorneys here, Mace Laura, they've been doing business. They've been getting referrals for years after I cut the deal with Diddy. They made friends and they be doing deals.
I understand
and
all that.
They threw me into the feds for conspiracy of something that I had not done. I was claiming breach of the settlement. Now, the way the story is, it works as the following. Donald has an issue. His doctor prescribing Propecia. You know what Propecia is?
It's the skin or the hair?
Hair growth thing.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay? So basically what happens when you take Propecia, your dick goes limp. But limp because you're taking Propecia. He has air issues. His doctor, birthday, slipped the Propecia out, okay? So for him, Stormy's story is bad news because it's embarrassing. That's why he's going crazy with that. It's not that he's lying to the American people. He's embarrassed about Stormy's situation, okay? He paid her and she's coming back with some bullshit stories, okay? Trying to expose and defame the president so he falls.
He's saying Trump was embarrassed. Trump was embarrassed because she knows that he uses Propecia? Is that a hair growing thing? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's take a look right quick. Jonathan Odie, see what he's up to today. Ex-porn star tells cops in 2018 he's Sean Diddy Combs' alleged sex slave. That's all the information. But yeah. I don't know what he's up to today. But there you go. Jonathan Odie, ex-porn star in 2018, tried to give up Sean Diddy Combs. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been live for over 3 hours. We've delved deep into the Diddy situation. We uncovered this Jonathan Odie situation. I have to use the bathroom like crazy. I'm going to call it a night. Thank you guys for watching. Follow me at Billy the Fridge on Twitter, Instagram, all those good stuff. Like and subscribe. Have a good night. Good night. Bye-bye.
And another one gone. Since I popped out the womb, I rocked out the room. I'm walking like I talk it till I'm rotting in a tomb. My heart goes hard, too large, but still pumping. Used to hold back tears, now I kill to feel something. They say I got.
All right, we're going to go. Oh, shit. We're going to go look at this short that Seth Looks sent me. I've seen this actually. Let's play it though.
Diddy's life is in danger in jail where inmates want to attack him. Oh my God, no way. Whoever could have told you that? Well, this time it's not just me saying it. This is the actual warden for the jail.
Yeah, the warden is saying Diddy's life is in danger. If you guys ever watched this guy, JD Delay 5150, he's a ex-convict. He talks a lot about jail life on YouTube.
TMZ that some of the more violent inmates would even consider killing Combs as a badge of honor, which is exactly what I've been trying to tell you guys. These high-profile inmates that are down on wonky charges, it's a notch on your belt if you could serve them up their last breath. But of course, they do have him in protective custody at the moment. But what's that look like for Diddy's daily life? His isolation from other inmates does not mean that he'll be getting special treatment. Just like everyone else, Combs has to get up at 6 a.m. with just 1 hour of recreational time per day. That's a 23-1 lockdown, homie. He will be allowed 3 showers a week and scarce visits from friends and family. I'm here to tell you that doing time is bad enough when you can pass the time by hanging out with other people, but when you stuck in a cement closet all by your onesie for years at a time, that's where people lose their minds. Diddy facing life sentences, it's going to be a long, hard road. Diddy's life is in danger in jail where inmates...
Okay. Yeah, this is this guy talks a lot about jail life. I've watched a bunch of his videos. You can't see it in this video. He's got ridiculously long nipples. Sometimes he'll have his shirt off and he's got these stupid looking nipples. And it's like, what the fuck? Put a shirt on, my dude. But yeah, Diddy's life is possibly in danger from the inmates or who knows who else. Who knows? I do got to go, though. I'm going to use the bathroom or else. Let's finish this track.
Privilege, sometimes I forget it. Paid by the hour and can't afford a minute. Cigarette breaks replace trips to the Bahamas. Did your papa and your mama give your bank account commas or childhood traumas? It don't really matter. Headbutt the man in the mirror, the glass shatter. Mad Hatter in a palace chasing Alice through the forest. Kings and queens and evil things singing to the chorus. Tyrannosaurus or Dodo, they both go. You don't know when your time is coming, so fuck it, go loco. Yeah, I'm crazy, but until I'm pushing daisies, maybe me and someone's baby can practice and making babies. You want the truth? Look into my baby blues. I've been that dude since I was wearing baby shoes. Took my first steps, started paying dues. Until my last breath, I'll be making moves. Ever since I was a baby, baby. Ever since I was a baby, babe. Ever since I was an itty bitty little teeny tiny little bitty baby boy. In Greece they call me Romali, out here they call me a punk. If you think I'm appalling, I'll kick all y'all in the junk. Life is too short to walk a straight line. You hate your own life, of course you gon' hate mine. Don't live for the haters, I live for the lovers who like to cuddle under covers and get done with each other. No simping, stay sipping, it's whatever's clever. Got a bevy of bevs, thirsty, never, never, never. Stick together with the ones who bring the laughter. Nobody's guaranteed that happily ever after. Write another chapter, 1,000 words, picture this. Turn a midlife crisis to a midlife chrysalis. Butterflies in my stomach and I fucking love it. Coast to coast we toast until we drunk in public. Everybody eats, go on and make your plate. The universe provides, let's collide and make it fate. You want the truth? Look into my baby blues. I've been that dude since I was wearing baby shoes. Took my first steps, started paying dues. Until my last breath, I'll be making moves. Ever since I was a baby, baby. Ever since I was a baby, babe. Ever since I was an itty bitty little teeny tiny little bitty baby boy. And another one gone, 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 gone. And another one gone, 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 gone. And another one gone, 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 gone. And another one gone. You want the truth? Look into my baby blues. I've been that dude since I was wearing baby shoes. Took my first steps, started paying dues. Until my last breath, I'll be making moves.